All right, we're back reporting live from the south side of Huntington Pier. It's the Couch Surfing Show. It's not a podcast. It's not a webcast. It's kind of both. And here we are. We got two HB Lokes, Luke Guinaldo and Teddy Navarro have joined us. Yeah, we got to have the Lokes on this show so we're all okay down here. But yeah, here, let me explain how this show's going to kind of work. One of you guys are going to go surf while I talk to the other guy. And you're going to go surf for like 45 hours, and then we're going to switch off. The other guy comes in, you go out, we talk surf. Luke's psyching to get out there. So, yeah, what do you guys think of the show so far? Are you excited to be on it?
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. It's going to be a good one.
Give us a little condition update, Luke.
The waves are currently like chest to waist high, perfect conditions, kind of really glassy, a little bit cold, but offshore wind and
How do you rate this day, Teddy, on an HB scale?
Shoot, I don't know. You gotta. He has a better rate for me.
Okay, well he's gonna get out there right now. The Grom is frothing and he's kind of freezing, so
a little bit of both.
So get out there. We're going to get your clip. It's on.
All right, sweet.
That's how the show goes.
Let's do it.
We're getting straight to it. Because guess what? You're going to come back here and talk to me for like an hour.
Solid. Have fun.
Let me fix this branding. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we've upgraded from the last show. We got some branding here.
Nice.
Our boy next door to our office. All right, Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Ben Vartanian.
We're watching. Ben Vartanian did this for us.
All right. Does the guest get a couple of these, or just
eventually we had to do this last second, but we'll send you some product.
Okay.
Look at it. People already want product, merchandise. Yep. That's coming next. All right, so we got one of my favorite people, very friend for a long time, Teddy Navarro here. Thank you, Teddy, for coming on.
Thanks, boys. Yep.
He's one of the stalwarts down here at the pier. The reigning Northside Tube champion, I'd say.
Try to get the tubes. That's it.
So give us the cliff notes, Teddy. Where's Teddy from? When did he start surfing?
Well,
that good stuff.
Yeah, that's I'm originally from Whittier, and then I started to kind of venture out of that zone. And
where's Whittier? Like inland Huntington?
Yeah, inland Huntington, like 20 miles, probably 25 miles. I started kind of coming down this way and going to San Clemente a lot. And that was around 15, 16. I started surfing about 15.
Did your parents surf? Or how does a guy from Whittier end up falling in love with surfing?
A neighbor around the block, my buddy Andrew David. I think he still lives in San Clemente. But, yeah, or he moved to San Clemente. But, yeah, I started surfing with him on a knee board, and then I moved up to the boogie board. I kind of went backwards, so instead of going...
You went knee to boogie?
Knee to boogie. Went knee board, boogie board, and then I started surfing after that.
Nice. And then what? You were hooked, obviously.
I was hooked. I started going down to San Clemente and staying with those guys for a long time. Robertson.
Who are those guys? Name drop some people.
Yeah, I'll name drop Robertson, Yeomans. I started getting hooked up from Lost and Riola and the boys.
That's kind of when I met Teddy, because I used to sneak down there, too, and try to hang out in San Clemente. All the waves are good and the cool cats are.
Yep, those are the days with like Perkins and Cormican and all those guys. We used to watch. I remember this is digital age where we would have to get like the VHS tapes and stuff.
Oh, look at Luke almost caught that one, but
no,
the guy armed him.
What's that?
Doesn't that guy know he's on the live couch surfing show? He gets full priority out there.
It's all right. But yeah, so
yeah, me too. I was drinking the Lost Kool-Aid big time. Those films, those old Lost films. I was just like, you know what? John Robertson knows these guys. Maybe I can meet Chris Ward if I hang out with John Robertson.
For sure. Those two guys ran together.
So, originally you'd surf San Clemente more than Huntington?
Yeah, it was weird. The 5 freeways close off of Beach Boulevard, so it would be like the center. You know, like you'd jump on the freeway, the 5, and then you could go south or north. So I'd end up going south to San Clemente, and I'd stay there for, a couple days with Robo and those guys, and then I'd head back to Whittier and kind of regroup, and then go back and keep doing the same stuff.
Did you want to be a pro surfer at that point, or when did it go from like, dude, I'm just frothed to go surfing to like, where's my sponsorship deal?
I don't think I really had the sponsor. I did good in a couple contests, like the little what is it, the U.S. Championships and stuff like that, and then it kind of grew from there.
What kind of contest results?
Shoot.
Give me some results. Look at Luke's eye in this one.
Luke rips, man.
I bet. That's why we got him on the show. Look at, he's frothing that he knows we're freaking filming. It's
Who's
so
this?
On. Who's this guy?
Who's that? Backhand?
Who do we got? You know these groms?
I
There's
don't.
all the typical groms on there.
Fortunately, these guys are all out here every day.
So you probably done a podcast or two. How's this format? We get to podcast and just
epic.
comment on the action.
This is epic. You guys got the program down here. It's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, lucky there's some waves. I was a little worried about the forecast, but that's why I love Huntington. There's always something to surf.
There's always a little wave. High tide, low tide's a little bit. I don't know. I'm a high tide surfer, unless the waves are kind of bigger. But yeah, Huntington always has a little something to get into, sniff around on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see you up here.
Oh, I love it.
I see. I kind of
I'm a
stink
fan
at you
of
every once in a
Huntington.
while.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's up, Joe?
I see. If I see Teddy out, I'm like, what side of the pier is Teddy on? Because I know that's the side I should go. Cause
Yeah, I see Joe up here quite a bit. He doesn't.
not too many Newport guys venture this way, but I'm a Huntington lover.
Yep, nice.
Been coming here since I was a kid. I know some
Who's this
people.
from?
I mean, to name drop some people: Micah Byrne, Jesse Evans.
Yeah, those are the boys.
I know all kinds of people here.
Yep.
Ryan Carlson.
RC. I saw him at Seal that last swell.
Yeah. I'm on a first name basis with Bud Lamas even.
Yeah, buddy boy, down there 17th Street Surf Shop.
Okay, so you're in San Clemente, you're hanging out with Robo, and those guys are kind of like accomplished. They had stickers on their nose and all that.
Yeah, they're the Lost kind of crew.
When did you
there.
get like your first sponsorship? When did a check arrive?
Oh shoot, that was I was riding off of my parents for a little bit, and then
As every good pro surfer does.
for sure. And then, dude, remember those? There was those San Diego.
Pro-ams?
Yeah, the pro-ams. That was like my moneymaker back in the day.
You won a couple? What?
I won a season, which got me like 10K one year.
Whoa, 10K for surfing?
10 grand for surfing.
Back
that was,
then too, 10K is more like 20K.
Yeah, so I did like 10K one year, and then I won like, that was, bro, who was in those ones? Sean Ward, Sean Marcheron, Daryl Goodrum.
Oh.
You remember those guys?
Oh, yeah.
DG.
They used to beat me in the quarterfinals of every NSSA I ever surfed in, and then that was as far as I'd go.
Yep. Then like Austin Ware. Who else? There's a bunch of those guys, man.
So did you have a sponsor by then?
I think I have.
We're throwing chacos to Quaid Farian down
Where?
the beach.
There
He
he
just
is,
threw
yeah.
one.
Nice. Quick.
He'll be on the show soon.
You don't know? What's up, bro?
Quaid Grom.
Yeah. So yeah,
Who was the first sponsor? Who went on the nose first?
I think RIPCURL.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
a
went
big dog.
big. I knew the team manager, and he was super cool at that time. I forgot his name, but I did. Sorry, but he was cool, man. Yeah, I had good times with.
Wasn't
those guys.
Matt Myers back then?
Not Matt Myers. No.
Hmm.
I kind of
Okay.
went through.
Teddy got on Rip Curl.
I went through all. It seems like all the sponsors at one point.
You had Alpine Stars on there.
That was my longest relationship, man. Like in life, like in the whole nine.
in life.
Like the whole nine. I think it was like 5 years I was with those guys. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
just
good
went to
little run.
Supercross over the weekend, and Alpine Stars was all over the place. It was rad. But I didn't see anybody that I knew. But yeah, it was cool. Those are great times. There's look
Built
at
summer
Quaid. There he
legs.
goes.
Quaid, stretch on the beach. Are you a
Yeah.
stretch on the beach guy or no stretch on the beach?
I'm like stretch at home nowadays. I
Me
live
too.
right up the street, like right here, right behind the Pasea. So that's why I was kind of, I didn't really want.
You're a rattle this morning. Teddy's never changed on the beach here in like 10 years.
I haven't changed on the beach or in the parking lot for a long time. If any of the boys know this, I always cruise up in my wetsuit in the truck, and I kind of just like sneak out, park over here away from everybody, and kind of just run the program. Who's this?
Oh, look at. Who do we got? This
Was
one
that
of your boys?
B-Bust? It's Brad. I love it.
Is that?
That's me bust, dude.
Yeah,
I think so.
That guy arms me for a lot of waves.
He does, yeah. I like that.
Don't film that guy, no. Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, shine him.
He's a loke.
Nah.
Nah, I'm probably annoying him because I can kind of surf okay. He's
Guaranteed.
like, who's this guy, dude?
No, for sure. He doesn't know the originals. I think he moved up to Oregon for a little bit.
He armed me a couple times, but I know I'm not a loke here, so I just
You
gotta
are.
take it.
Are you kidding me? You're more loke than a lot of these guys.
I got a little replay of his wave.
Let's replay.
Yeah,
Is that
let's
our
go.
boy Me Bust?
Let me see.
He's kind of big and gnarly, so I figure I shouldn't say anything to him.
Nah, you say whatever you want. Boom.
Oh, now he's getting a replay.
Oh, B-Bus. I love it. You got to connect that thing, though, Brad.
Yeah, you're not making the board riders team if
Nah,
you don't connect
gotta,
those.
Yep, we got to keep. Who's this?
Okay.
No.
Back to Teddy. Okay, Teddy's a pro surfer. He's winning some primes. Did you ever go on the QS World Tour type stuff?
I went on the QS. Yep. I had
Oh, here's our boy Luke.
Lukey. Bang.
Throws a tail out the back, but comes unglued. He can't kind of
It's
get
all
back
right.
in.
He might have got cold.
He got cold sitting here. That's his excuse for that wave.
It's all right. He could
He's
pull it
feeling the
back together.
pressure because he knows Teddy's here just dissecting his every move.
Dude, this is going to be crazy when I have to go out there. 'Cause I'm like, you know what
Teddy's
I mean?
feeling the pressure too. Bro, no shame. You already done it. You're already a ledge. Okay, here we go. Slow-mo replay. Take it away, Teddy.
Here we go. Nice pop up. Good bottom turn. A little hung up on the top though, because the tail came out a lot. So you got to really step on the front foot to get back in there. But yeah,
He wanted to blow tail for the camera right
I'm
there.
like more form than rip.
Yeah, you're formed out.
Okay, so like
What does that mean? Is that your theory on surfing?
for me nowadays, yeah, I just kind of, at least if I could go down the line and kind of, bang a couple little form turns and then length to ride it, then I'm good. Nothing too critical.
But you're not slowing down. You're still on those high performance shortboards. I don't want to see some retro board come out of your
Do you see
quiver
what I'm
anytime
riding? Do you see
soon.
what I'm riding?
What do you got? It's like a quad
I
ripstick.
got a quad little, like the thing's all waxed up from my son throwing his board on top of my board all
Oh,
day
there goes
long.
Luke. We were checking
Where?
your board and he just slammed it backside.
Replay.
Are we gonna we'll get a replay?
Yeah,
This
we'll
is-
get a replay going.
This is
Okay,
Alani
cool,
Media.
perfect.
We have all that stuff. Couch surfing show. We
You guys
got
are
it.
legit, man. I like this.
So legit. This is our low
We
profile
got
setup.
we've got live comments too. So if you
No.
if you're in the YouTube chat right now while we're live, leave us some comments. We'll get you on the
Yeah,
show.
you got any questions
Any
for
questions?
Teddy? Okay,
Yeah.
so Teddy's on the QS. Here's our replay. This is the
Okay,
one we
here go.
missed.
No. Oh, it is?
Yeah, this is the one we missed. We were checking your board. Go for it.
Bang.
Boom, gets it up
One.
there.
There we go. Stick with it. Bang. Little ender. Oh. that
Got
was
a little
nice.
tail flare. The fins came out
That
there.
was a score.
Okay,
Ooh, perfect.
Teddy's checking his phone
That
on
was-
the webcast.
No, I was just, I got priorities now, bro. I got like the
He's got kids and stuff.
kids texting me and gotta make
Okay.
sure I'm here. And
Andrew
Yeah,
Murphy,
Andrew
damn
Murphy.
shreddy,
Yes,
shakas.
perfect.
So give us some QS events you went. Oh wait, here goes Luke again. He's catching all kinds of
Dude, I
waves.
love this kid.
Flying down the line.
Oh, there we
Front
go.
side slam.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
He's letting the body language get down on him because he's feeling the pressure of the couch surfing show.
Dude, there's a drone out there. This place is so
Is that
crazy.
simple, John? Dude, this place. That's why we need to come down here. Or we just blend in with all the cameras and stuff.
This place is so rad. There's all kinds of. You could get a drone clip. You can get a clip on the beach. I see the ledge lineman right here next to
Got a
us.
replay of the last one.
We're gonna get a replay. Take it away, Teddy.
Okay, nice pump down the line. Here we go. Good form. See, these are all scores. Yeah, perfect. Nice.
So where'd you go on the QS? What was like the
Dude, this
coolest
is funny.
spot?
So I went. My travel partners were Jesse Myrtle Jones and Sean Ward a lot of the times, and Yeomans. I went with Yeomans quite a bit.
Sick.
I had a Japanese sponsor. I was going to Japan quite a bit. I did pretty much everything but Brazil. So instead of going to Brazil, I was going to Japan a lot because the 6 stars were at the same time. So I'd end up not going to Brazil. I'd end up going to Japan, like I said. But yeah, I went everywhere. Kind of, I didn't really take advantage of that kind of part of my life though. That's
Why is that?
Because I'd like
You're traveling the world.
I'd go and travel, and then I would lose in my heat and like bail.
You wouldn't just take in the culture.
No, that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to like get to all the spots that I went, and then try to take in the culture instead of
That's
bailing.
how a lot of those pro servers are. I think you guys all think you're coming back next year, so like.
No, I mean like family trip.
Oh yeah.
Like take DAX, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
take DAX and go to all the places that I went to go compete, but like hang out. Here we go, Luke. Boom, I like that. So you got to keep guys off.
Yeah, he kept that guy off.
Boom,
He threw
especially if you're like kind of, you know what I mean? Surf out here a lot.
kind of a grom. Okay, that
It's
was
all right.
a nice
See-
2 turns.
See right there, I'm trying to milk that last one
All the way to the beach, right?
to the beach. If I could dig the fins in the sand, then it's on
Michael host out, dude. You got to ride till the thing's
till it's
stops.
over. Yep, I like that. My code does that.
Yeah, Mike Ho's like, he's going to ride the wave if there's anything. He doesn't kick
See?
out till there's nothing left.
I knew that I had something. I was catching
Yeah.
on to something.
Caught on to something like that.
Mike host signed this poster for me along during the because I hung out with all those guys, right? They hung
Yeah.
out at RC's house and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It was- Here we go. Let's cue
Ryan
this
Carlson
up.
used to take care of Mason Ho.
Yeah, that was
back
sick,
in the day.
bro. I had like it was so rad. Okay, here we go. Good bottom turn. Bang. Nice form. See, Luke shreds, bro.
Yeah, he threw some
Boom.
chunks.
Little form wrap. See right here, I'm doing like the cut back into the power source to get like to that little nibble right here. Boom.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
go.
you would have milked that thing.
I like it.
We got girls surfing. A bunch of girls surf out here. Tons of girls
This
surfing.
place is a hotbed, bro. You come down here any day of the week. There's 40 guys out trying to battle it out. There's there's coaches on the beach. There's drones, photo guys, dads.
There's live surf shows going on.
live
It's-
webcast, podcast.
we blend right in.
100%.
Okay, so Teddy's on the QS.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I almost feel like you really came into like the famous surf being like 4 or 5 years ago when you started these GoPro clips. You're kind of like one of the founders on the forefront of the POV GoPro clips.
Yeah, I was
How did you get into that?
just trying. I was trying to link up with photo guys and video guys, honestly. And so I figured that this is just kind of a way to kind of create my own content. I started hooking up with Robbie Crawford. I got to give huge shout out to him, man. He's like one of my good friends, and he directed me in a lot of the ways that I am today. Like as far as getting kind of cool POV shots and messing around with different equipment. And him and Kalani Rob. Kalani was one of those guys too that me and him messed around.
Nick Skowinski's commenting, yeah, Joe and
yeah,
Teddy. Yeah, Nick.
That's one of the boys, right? Love it.
Everyone knows Joe only calls the shots at 5'6". That's 5'6". We're in HB. I get ruled out here. I gotta
Not
bow
even.
down.
I love it. Wait, so where's the next? I'm going to interview you for a second. Where's the next couch?
Couch surfing show? I don't
Yeah.
know. We're going Walt Disney Channel, ABC, NBC. No, I
No,
don't
no,
know.
like
We
what,
want to
you
go to San
LA County?
Clemente. San Clemente is kind of on our hit list.
Bro, SC, not
Newport,
not,
obviously.
not San Clemente, Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz would be sick. That's a little more travel budget needed, but
Still
we could
can.
figure it out.
That's like the
Maybe we'll get some
spot.
sponsors. Maybe someone will take notice.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Because right now, it's only sponsored by us, Alani Media. We're putting this together.
Dude, you
all
gotta
for
time it
free.
with the swell. You could just bang out, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, go surf. Get
Well,
a
the
bunch
Santa Cruz guys. Oh, we lost our branding. As I'm pumping ourselves. Look at our neighbor guy just screen printed this for us last night. There's a screen printer next door to our office in Costa Mesa.
Yeah, let's hike this up a little bit so it doesn't fall when we get
Okay.
outside.
Teddy knows about branding. He's a professional
Oh.
surfer.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so you're on the forefront of
Boom,
GoPro.
couch surfing.
Boom, couch surfing show, Alani Media. Plug ourselves.
Looks
Big
good.
time. So, do you remember the first time you paddled out with a GoPro? I
It
guess
was
back.
Kalani, me and Kalani used to mess around, do like follow cam stuff, and I'd drive down to like San Clemente every day and hang out with him and cruise and mess around and do that kind of stuff. And then it just grew to, I don't know, Just linking up with Robbie and surfing cylinders a bunch and the wedge and
Yeah, I feel like your surf stardom kind of almost grew then.
Yeah,
you almost got more well known than your QS days and RIPCURL sponsorship
I didn't do
days.
anything in the QS, bro. I was bogging.
Come on, I'm sure there's a couple of results.
A couple
just
of
to
results.
even be in the 6-star, just
Dude,
to
I got
get
a
in
second in Japan 1 year.
on a 6-star.
No, it was like a 2-star.
Either way, dude.
sponsor- I
to make
remember
the final of any QS is gnarly.
It's funny though.
my
My
book.
sponsor was OP at the time, and the guys were. I mean, I don't know. Should I be saying this stuff?
Whatever you want to say. Let's blast some people. Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
So OP was my sponsor at the time, and then they sponsored. It was like a OP sponsored event in Japan, like a 2-star, you know, something like that. And then the boys had like sent an email, "Oh, you better do good."
And then you did good.
I ended up getting juiced like 1 or 2 heats. I remember. Oh, here goes Luke.
Luke,
Boom.
oh,
Nice wrap.
snap to wrap. Boom.
Dang,
Inside
there we go.
combos runner.
See, length of the ride. I like it already. Boom. There we go.
Finish it off. He's making a QS final with those kind
Dude.
of waves. That was what do you do? Like 5 turns on that thing?
See, HB kind of has it all. You could go for the 1 bangers and then the 6 bangers too.
Yeah. You know what I like about HB versus Newport? Like Newport, you're gonna be so lucky if you get 2 turns off.
That's
HB
right.
can lets you open up a little bit and get like 5 turns right
That's
there.
kind of why I haven't crossed that bridge in a long time. Other than like, I go to Blackies, I think.
Oh, we're gonna get a replay.
Here we go.
Held the girl off.
Perfect. Here we go. Bottom turn.
Little
Boom.
setup snap. This one, I think, is the money. He puts it on rail. Oh.
Little form. Bring the arm back. I like it.
He's on those sharp eyes. Those are popular nowadays.
That's good. Check snap. Who's that? It looks
Setting
like a
up on the
Simpo
inside.
on the inside. You see that?
Was that a Simpo doppelganger?
Fake Simpo.
Maybe we'll get Simpo on the show one day.
Oh.
Dang. Finishes on the inside.
Brett's the man, though, man.
Brett is
he
the
helps
man.
out a lot of the boys, and
We love Brett.
yeah, he's the man.
He's always been very kind to me and
For
cool.
sure. Yeah, he's always had my back, and he's super cool, man. Love that guy.
How about some HB trivia? Do you know who Brett beat in both his finals? We know Brett won the U.S. Open twice. Guess who the 2 guys are he beat?
Bro, I don't know. Come on. They
Can't
put me
do that
on the
one?
Spot. No. We got some sets. Oh,
All right.
Luke again. See, there's guys flying the drone and stuff trying to post
Where is that
clips.
simple, John? Tell him to freaking come in here and lock in with us.
Yeah, you can plug right in.
He could plug right in.
No way. I don't think so.
Simple drone, you watching? Come over here. Give us the drone angle. You can just plug your drone right in. We'll
I
get
don't
it.
even think there's nobody even around flying a drone.
They're hiding.
Yup.
Okay. Speaking of GoPro.
Wait.
clips-
Who
Go
were the
ahead.
finalists?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, wait. We'll get back to that because we got to watch this replay. We missed the beginning, I think.
Nah, this is he didn't do that good. See sun in
Oh,
his
yeah.
eyes.
He just did the little float. So how's these 2 guys Brett took out? 09 Mick Fanning,
No, he didn't.
2010
Oh,
Jordy
my-
Smith.
Oh my gosh.
We're not talking nobodies here. We're talking
Brett's
some.
still flexing, dude.
Oh, I know. I seen all his
He's
clips.
so
He
gnarly.
could still win it now.
100%.
Okay,
Oh.
we're talking about your GoPro stuff, and I think
What's this?
we did some pre-production and got some of your best clips all put together. The team here.
Dude, you guys are
Did it.
legends. Thanks, man.
Maybe our director Omar Gadon
This guy's
could
on fire.
could cue it up for us. Here's an
Yeah, let me get him
OG.
cued.
He's OG, bro.
Got to give credit to Omar Gadon. He put all this stuff together. He's director, producer.
Yeah, Omar. Right
Yes,
on.
sir. Thank
None
you.
of this is happening. I just know about surf, so like here I am talking, you know. Otherwise, I could barely set up a normal camera and film.
You've had some great accolades, though, Joe.
We've nailed a couple clips in our day.
Who's this? Oh, see, look at the form.
Oh, I
bro.
know that Grom had some good form. That's what we like to see. We're old school.
See, you got the kids out here getting coached all the time, and that's how they get groomed right there from some of the boys.
Yeah. Remember we had that Tom Kern tape Mike Riola made?
I got pinned. They
We would just watch Tom Kern.
they blame me for taking that thing for a while.
That's
I
why
remember-
that's why you're so formed out.
I remember Mike like said, he's like, "Where's that?"
Oh,
Tom
here we
Green
go.
tape?" Here we
Teddy
go.
GoPro codes. Take us through some of this stuff. Is
Oh,
that
this
is that
is-
Northside HB?
No, that's Snapper. I actually won a GoPro of the I won a GoPro award for this one.
Look, you got your party wristband still on.
I was there for Malleola, dude. I was there for Malleola, and that was the WSL wristband.
Dude, how is this triple barrel you get right here?
That's at Snapper Greenmount.
Dude, I can see there's Greenmount right there. I've been
Yep.
there.
Yep,
That thing
we were
was
staying.
insane. Look, it finally closed out and we got 3 barrels already.
We were staying right up above there. Oh, you guys even. This is
Oh,
a
here's
secret.
your beloved Northside.
It never does this, boys, ever.
Dude, you're the reigning Northside barrel champ. Let's see this.
It never does that.
What's the deal? It looks easy, but I got a feeling it's tricky out there.
A little tricky. Oh, cylinders. Dude, I
Yeah.
almost lost my eye here a couple
I
years
know.
ago.
Well, tell me that. Have you been surfing there lately, or
I
are you
haven't gone
retired
back there once.
since you almost lost your eye?
Yeah, I literally almost lost my eye. I was like the 10 percentile that like kept it.
Well, bro, you got nothing to prove. Look at these barrels you already got out there.
I remember Tito was coming down there and like filming. He was blowing it up for a minute. It was sick. These are epic clips, dude.
Look at that. Look at that kern form right there where you just stand
Watch
still.
this air. Oh.
Oh, you're going for the air transition.
Yep, almost got nailed. Oh, see the lost. See
Oh.
that?
Yep. You were a lost guy for a long
See,
time.
these are all the Kalani clips.
This is what you're talking about?
Yeah. See, that's Kalani right there.
Okay, look at it. Perfect.
Yep. He'd get all mad because I used to do air reverses on every wave.
These are my favorite when you're just dawn patrolling the pier.
Yup, these are the golden days, dude. Honestly, if I could pick a spot that I'd want to surf forever, it'd be Northside.
Dude, every time I think I'm early out here, you're already like pulling into a barrel when I'm pulling into the parking lot.
That's how I remember one of the boys saying, you want to be the guy getting tubed, these guys are checking it. Like Mike or one of the boys said that.
Dude, words to live by. Oh, here's a land angle.
Oh, that's Nicaragua.
This is recent, huh? Was this
Yeah,
like
I was
last
just
summer?
down there a couple months ago with my lady. And she was all snapped on me because I was going surfing all day, and she's kind of like,
Doesn't she surf too?
she swims.
Swims, yeah.
Yeah, but
She's like a mermaid.
yeah.
All right, dude. There were some Teddy clips. Teddy's a
classic.
clip master.
Right on,
He's
boys.
kind of
That
a
was huge. Thank you.
he's a self-made master.
We had
sick.
a couple of Luke waves while we were away. We'll get those
couple
queued up.
looks. Look at we can
Oh,
go back to the
see.
replay even then when we miss stuff. That's how technical we are down here.
I like it.
There's our boy Luke stroking into a mean right. He's looking like Wilco right there. He's gonna get up in the lip
What?
and blow tail reverse. Oh, that would have been sick. He kind of looked Wilco-ish right there. What'd you think?
That was nice. You're not going to see any of that from me. I'm just going to let you guys know.
No
No
way. We're gonna
hairs.
see form. We
I
want to
keep
see.
the fins in the water nowadays.
We want to see pure kern form. Well, obviously we're just seeing you doing blow tail reverses. I've never done one of those in my life.
Oh, yeah, that was back in the day. I don't do those anymore. We try to look
Okay.
for the tube or just the form snaps and length of ride.
We love all that, but still just strapping the shortboard.
Yeah.
So Teddy made it in the GoPro world. He was on the forefront of all that stuff. Were you like a GoPro ambassador? You get to go to the meetings and stuff?
You know what? I didn't. And no, I was getting hooked up from those guys. And, I mean, they still help me out and stuff like that. It's mainly just because Rob, that's Quaid.
Yeah, Quaida. Nice little front side wrap. Quaid's from Newport, but he comes to Huntington all the time. I think
Yeah,
I
he
think
surfs
Brett's
out
given
here.
him some advice, some coaching lessons.
Yeah, he surfs out here all the time. I like Quaid. Quaid and his dad, too. His dad's
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, if you're from Southern California, Orange County, you want to make it as a pro surfer, you better be surfing Huntington and Lowers, because that's where it's all going to go down.
Yup.
And maybe some Newport barrels here and there, whatever. You can find a
Yeah.
barrel, but it's kind of key to know what you're doing here in Huntington, because there's a lot of events here.
Yeah, South Side for sure. You definitely. That's what I tell my son all the time. He hates surfing South Side. I got him kind of hooked on North Side.
Yeah, you're surfing with your son a lot. How's that? That must be fun.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. We just went to Uppers. I got them all hooked up. Who's this, Grom?
Form ground.
Boom.
Oh,
my gosh.
Way back.
Bang.
That was sick.
That was nice,
That
dude.
was a good wave.
I like that. See, these kids are like so young. Well, how old do you think he is? 10, 11, 12?
Yeah, I don't
13?
think I touched the water till I was like 11
No.
or 12. I was terrified.
My son's 10, and he was out on kind of one of the bigger days, and he went out with one of the boys, one of his little buddies, because his little buddy's like 14, and you know, he put his suit on super quick and then ran out there, and he was getting pounded. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing, bro? And it's just kind of funny, like the approach that these little kids have, and they're so young. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're
It's
way
awesome to
more
see.
advanced than us, I feel.
For sure. I mean, Dax is already surfing it. Like, dude, it's so cool.
You get to
Surfing
see a
Uppers.
lot now lately. You get to see all the clips and everything. Like,
That's
I don't
all
know.
we
There'd be
do.
like 5 surf videos a year, and then I get to see like how the pros actually surf. But it was only like a couple times a year, and then I just have the video on rewind.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Now
was
you
the
just see
best.
what they're up. All these pros are up there.
Oh.
Oh, is that Shelby Detmers?
Dude.
That's Shelby.
Oh,
Okay. What do we got? One more, Luke.
Luke. See, you could go out there and just surf all day.
Dude, Huntington is such a
Oh.
blessing.
Oh, don't hurt yourself before you come up
He's
here.
going huge for the couch surfing show.
See, that's why I just no leash.
So another rad thing that you are involved with, Teddy, is the Maui Ola Foundation.
Yeah.
Give us the lowdown on that.
Man, I gotta pay like so much like thanks to Kalani and those guys, because he's really helped me out in my life, like not just surfing stuff, but just in life. You know what I mean? Kalani was my first. He's the one who got me involved with Maliola. You know, he was over there for maybe a year or two before me, and then I got involved with that company and Ambry Genetics. It's like these guys, James. and
What
Charlie
does the
Dunlap.
foundation do? Give us the description. Tell us what it does.
Maliola is a cystic fibrosis foundation. So what we do is we provide alternate solutions other than like it's like they found out that the saline water, the saline mist that comes off of breaking water helps out the lung function of cystic fibrosis patients. Cystic fibrosis patients kind of have they wear those compression vests right there, and what they're breathing is saline mist, which is salt air, right? So they do that quite a bit. They have to take a bunch of pills, and yeah, I mean, the quality of life we try to.
So being in the ocean and surfing helps them breathe better.
Exactly. Yep, that's my boy right there. Hans Hagen, he's my boss. He rips too, shreds.
Yeah, he does.
We got all the Hawaiian Kala, and Sonny was involved majorly. Jason Magellanis, you know, whenever we go to Hawaii, all the boys come down. You know, Gavin, Ulu Boy. I got that clip right there. My friend.
So you're
Nissan.
filming a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
What a great foundation. The
Yeah, it's
kids
awesome,
must be
man.
so stoked.
Yeah, I remember James Dunlap, the founder, one of the founders. He's like, you know, we want the biggest, baddest surfers taking the sickest kids out. You know, not like
you
the
got
sickest.
Kala and Sunny G.
Yeah, not like the sickest kids, because they, you know, you have to be healthy in order to come down to the beach and stuff. But it's a great foundation. You know, if I had any advice to anybody, it's get involved with some kind of nonprofit. Do something that's, you know, helping out others, because you find out how important it is, and yeah, I mean, it's a great addition to your life, and you know, helping out others is a great give back.
How do people find it? Where do they go to get involved?
Maliola.org. If you want to come down and volunteer for some of the surf experience days, we got a 2023 season coming up here. It's normally in the summertime. Who's this?
Luke.
Bang! I like it.
Rap snap.
Boom! There we go.
A little extra flair on that second one.
See, I love watching surfing, don't you?
Yeah, that's why we got you here.
Yes.
We're just doing normal stuff.
Yep.
Shreddy B is the man. Crossover guy 420.
I like the name. It's good stuff.
Yep, Teddy's liking the name. He's got fans out there. Teddy's got followers. They love Teddy's clips.
Yeah, we try.
Teddy likes to get clips, and he likes to comment on the clips. So it sounds like you're in San Clemente a lot. How did you settle on HB? Oh, wait, one more Luke. Take it away, Ted.
Bang, one form wrap. So you got to have that good, oh, look at good transition, bottom turn, back into the pocket. Boom.
Oh,
It's all with the arms and, you know, the bottom turn, petting the kitty. So all of this stuff.
you know where
is
I got that arm thing? Kalani Robb had the sickest
snap.
cutback
That's
snap
right.
thing, like
He
perfectly,
still does.
perfectly placed arm placement.
I just saw a clip of him down at Lowers on this little, like, kind of pig board. Dude, he guy's flaring. Boom.
There's Shelby Detmers.
No, you're going for the tube. I like it.
Dude, it's barreling out here in Huntington.
I
It's
love it. If
pumping.
you're going for the tube, it's all, you got my vote.
So, okay, is this Luke again? This guy's a wave magnet. Can't even talk.
Bro.
Straight up into it. Another snap. Flying down the line. Looking for the tail release to pirouette kick out.
See, I'm
He's
going
feeling
for, like,
the pressure of the couch surfing show.
if I get maybe like 3 to 5 kind of okay ones and milk them all the way to the beach, am I cool to come in?
Yeah. We
Okay.
just need a couple, yeah.
All right, perfect. Because I'm like, he's got like.
Dude, you
20
got to
waves.
stay out there like an hour and a half at least.
Or else you get fined.
That's what we're going to fine you for coming in too early.
I like it. That's good. Who's this?
Who's our boy? Huh.
Me-Bus, your
Me-Bus,
boy, dude.
my boy.
He's about to snap. He's not on the show.
I was worried he'd snap on me. He looks kind of buff.
Nah, he's cool. He's nice, man. He's a really nice guy.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah. He actually brought me Thanksgiving dinner. My my girl was down in San Diego. Remember Thanksgiving Day? It was firing.
Yeah.
And
We're waving to
Was that
Tyler
Tyler Gong?
Gunter.
Yeah.
He's coming down. He's coming out. He's on our short list to be a guest here soon.
nice.
Probably the next Newport one we do. We're getting Gunter because he's kind of the head guy in Newport. Top-rated QS Challenger Series guy.
Dude, so I heard on this
There he is.
forecast thing that I go through that it's going to be an El Nino summer.
Is that good? Are we just going to be getting pumping waves the whole time?
Yeah, so it might be good, you know, to forecast a little maybe wedge
Yeah.
action day.
Oh, that'd be cool. Should we go down there?
Yeah.
We got the okay from Purdy. Spencer Purdy says
See?
okay if we post up with a wedge. So.
Yeah, maybe get him and like Robbie down there.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
epic.
Let's get Robbie, Mason Ho. Who knows?
Dude, that would be so cool. Get a little, you know, the right action.
We're not going to do the show too much because I want to surf too.
That's what I mean. Oh my God.
Oh, let's talk. What's the Osiris team vid out of
Those are
order?
like the
So sick.
days. Those are the days, the Osiris days. Dang. That
What
brought-
kind of clips? What's Osiris? Was their shoes, right?
Yeah, the shoes. My buddy Brian House. Dude, these are like, I can't even remember. These are just like epic memories.
It's all coming back.
Yeah, so that team was rugged. It was like Fuller, Stephen Cohen, Shane Maggs. Who else? Like Eric Sorensen. Who else was on that team? Dude, it was gnarly. Cap, Kala.
There's our boy Luke again. Oh, there's the Arriva. Oh,
Dude, that is
couldn't
epic.
quite hang on.
He's killing it. He already put together a section.
Are those Osiris videos online anywhere? Where can we
Yeah, I
find
bought
it?
one. I actually bought it the other day. Actually, not the other day, but like a while ago. I bought it online. I bought one of those DVD players that hook up to the computer, and I was showing Dax. It's so classic.
Dude, put that thing on Vimeo, YouTube.
We scored Japan that year.
Really?
Yeah, they made a movie about it. It was, we scored Japan. It was so cool. That was some good times. But yeah, man, that was awesome stuff. That's when like the Wolf Pack was around.
Oh, yeah.
For like
That was when
stuff
I'd just
like
be
that.
walking on eggshells on the
Yeah.
North Shore.
Yeah, for sure.
We got Luke. Take it away, Teddy.
Here we go. Pumping down the line. He's looking for the section. He already sees it. Boom. Offshore winds and airs are kind of it's a hard combo.
Yeah, tell me about that because I know nothing about that.
The board kind of like it pushes you out the back and stuff, you know. So it's I mean, yes.
Simon S. Best way to start a day. Couch surfing show and a cup of Joe.
I like it.
I'm Joe, and I'm on like my 5th cup already. I like this coffee stuff.
Nice.
Watch, I'll sip it for you. You know what video I remember you being in, which is one of the coolest videos of all time? Lost Across America, Volume 2.
Oh
The
my gosh.
Decline of Surfing Civilization.
I had like 2 waves, yeah.
Dude, but 2 waves in that video
I
is
know.
like 10 waves in any other video
I was
back
hanging
then.
out with Cormac and those guys all the time.
Yeah, you were one of the Lost guys. You were one of the OG Lost guys.
Yeah.
Tell us those Lost days. You're living with Gorkin in San Clemente, or what was going on?
I was hanging with Robertson a lot, man. I would stay over at his house right there up above the pier, San Clemente Pier, Maggie's house.
Maggie, we love you, Maggie. Thank you for driving us around.
That was a long time. That would be like everybody would come over there. Yeomans, Ward, Baxter, Josh Baxter, and those guys. That's like old school stuff, man. I haven't thought about that.
Perkins filming.
Perkins all the time. That was so fun. Remember, we'd just video Jones the whole day.
Just video clips, current tape,
Then
video me.
Perkins used to stay up there at Riola's house when he used to have that little dungeon place. It's like
I remember that.
Little 8x8
down in the garage.
Yeah, it was like a 8x8.
There's a picture of me, Kalani Chapman, and Ezra Sitt in the old Lost poster.
Dude, that's epic.
Doing something semi-bad there, but not too bad.
That's epic.
You know the collage one? I'm sure you're on there too somewhere.
Yep, I remember that. I had a sick picture come up. Someone sent it to me. I think maybe, Lippert.
Lippert. Oh, yeah, Lippert was around too every time.
Yeah,
every
it was.
second, I'm sure.
It was Yeomans, Robertson, Lippert, Perkins, and we were down in Porto.
Oh, yeah, that's where you got the clip. You got the Porto
I got a
clip.
Porto clip there too, yep.
And then you had the sick, like, grab rail reverse. I think I was there with you guys at Lowers when you pulled that for some reason. I wasn't there that often. I'd show up randomly.
Dude,
but I think for some reason I was there at Lowers when you did that. Was that at Lowers?
Yeah, I was at Lowers.
Perkins was filming.
Mm-hmm.
What were the other clips? So you had the Porto barrel. You had the crazy grab rail reverse.
And then I think...
There's our boy, Me Bust.
Bang!
Rock and roll float.
Gotta pull those things, brother.
What a good guy. Brought you turkey dinner? What did the guy do? This guy's my favorite surfer now. He brought you some turkey?
Yeah, I surfed all day long. I think like 3 sessions or something like that. The waves were firing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like ditch my chick and stuff like that. She was down in San Diego with her family, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up here. And I got in trouble for that one from her. And there's Tyler.
It's Gunter.
Bang!
Bang!
Dude, he's looking lively.
Dude, this guy's on the Challenger Series.
He's hitting squats, dude. Look at those legs. Oh.
They call him the Tank or something. Tank.
Dude, I remember it. He was like such a little Grom.
Dude, he's been he was kind of ripping when he was mini Grom.
Yeah.
He was like Ruka's poster boy there for a second.
Yep. Nice.
All right. It's the Couch Surfing Show. We're still live. Huntington Beach. You know where you can watch this stuff? If you happen to catch it like on our Instagram live, it's actually really cool to watch it on YouTube, and Spotify has video. And on both YouTube and Spotify, it's like widescreen, crisp, deluxe, and
I actually watched your guys's. I started following you guys on Instagram, and then you guys got the link up there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got the link. Got to thank the technical crew here, Omar Gadon and Noah Alani. There's Omar.
Yeah, Omar. Yeah, Noah.
Noah's changing a battery.
Noah's changing batteries. But Omar put this whole thing together. DIY, bonded internet, this and that. I don't even know what the stuff does, but it does it correctly.
Dude,
and that's why we're down here live.
Yeah.
There's Noah. He's filmed such surf stars as Chloe Andino, Luke Davis, Ian Crane. You know that Slater clip, that 720 Slater clip?
No way.
Guess who got that?
In New York?
No, in Portugal, where he went double spin.
Oh my
Double
gosh.
twirly bird.
Noah.
That was Noah. What? It's tubing out there. Was that our boy Luke in the barrel? How are we doing on time, director? Oh, Luke.
Why don't we go to our new segment here? And
since you're a clip guy and we're talking about clips, we got a segment here. We're like producing a show.
Nice.
Like a real show.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll it.
Clip of the week!
Yes.
Okay, tell us what your favorite clip. We picked 3 random clips. Tell us what your favorite is. We're gonna watch all 3.
Dude, this is epic.
And then you tell us.
I like this.
They're kind of a mix of stuff. We just randomly picked them because we're clip guys, we're video guys.
And the audience at home, we're going to put up a poll in the YouTube chat. So just you guys are going to vote at home as well, all right?
Dude, Omar's a genius. We have polls and stuff going. Vote at home.
All right, here's the clip number 1, everybody. Clip number 1.
Clip number 1's Italo at this new Brazilian wave tank.
These guys are psyched.
Boom. I don't even know what you call that thing. What was that?
Superman thing?
Then he went
Bang. Oh
double, double shakas. Okay, that's the first clip.
That was courtesy of Stab. Thank you, Stab.
Courtesy, thank you, Stab. Don't
Yeah, those
bust
boys
us.
are solid.
All right, here's clip number 2.
Clip number 2, our favorite surfer, Mason Ho, at one of Teddy's favorite spots.
I love this.
Oh, how does he not hurt himself every time?
Right?
Let's watch that one more time.
That one's quick. We're going to watch it again. Look how close to the beach he is on this. It's ridiculous. What if you catch that outside rail? That would not be good.
That's how I almost lost my eye right there.
Right there, that's how dangerous that was. Teddy almost lost his eyeball.
All right, we got clip number 3
Okay,
coming up.
clip number 3.
Oh my gosh.
Koa Smith. This is the day of the Eddy. It's some
These guys
crazy
are
outer
crazy.
reef. That wave even looks giant on a GoPro. You know it's massive.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Dude.
Okay, those are our 3 clips. They're kind of all different. We got high performance aerial surfing. We got Mason Ho, crazy weird wave, of course, and then we got just straight up charging from this guy. Okay, what's your vote? You got 5 seconds.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with Mason just cause.
Just cause, okay. I'm totally biased too, so I'm going with Mason as well. But let's see what the audience thinks.
We're tabulating.
It all comes together because
Teddy
Teddy rips that spot. Teddy almost lost his eye. Mason's our boy.
Yep.
Yeah, that spot's in my hometown, so I'm totally biased for that one. But the other ones were crazy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the even though they're epic, the Superman stuff. Like,
Yeah,
it's all right, but
it's all right. Okay, that
I
was
am a fan
the
of
down notch for Teddy.
I'm a fan of the Koa, like the big wave stuff. I like that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Any big tubes or something like that. I mean,
I don't know if you know that, but we were there at the Eddy documenting for
saw
Surfline,
that.
and the waves were huge. I can't
massive.
even imagine how big it was in the outer reefs.
It's so scary.
I was like, the craziest part is like some psychos are out at the outer reefs right now. What do we got? We got the wind switch. Look at Teddy's 6th sense kick in right there.
The wind.
What are you
switch,
feeling, Teddy?
It just went like northwest.
All right, you got 1 more minute on the poll here, guys. Get your
We got
votes
1
in.
more
It
minute.
went north.
How are we doing on time? When do we wave in our boy Luke frantically and get shreddy out there?
Dude, it
Seems like we've only been talking for 10 minutes, but I bet it's been longer.
It's been about 45 minutes.
See how quick that goes? 45 minutes. We're already deep in the game.
It's already north wind. That's like my sign to not even go
Oh,
out.
Teddy's not even. Dude, Teddy's trying to back out, but he's a pro surfer, and he's told me he would do this for me. So he's gonna get
All right,
out
we'll
there.
go back to the action.
He's gonna
here.
form
While
out.
we finish the poll. Poll's over. Here we go, guys.
Poll's over. Let's see
Here's
what the poll
results.
thinks.
I don't know if I can put them up. But
Mason.
we got Mason with 75% of the votes.
See,
Here's the clip one more time, guys.
here we go.
I mean, I'm 100% biased, so of course I'm picking this one.
Even though like I've seen him get 150,000 times deeper at places.
Yeah,
even
he was
there.
so close to the
Koa
beach.
came in second there, too.
Koa in second.
See?
Clip of the week.
Nice.
How's that? You hear that yelling? That's us in our office
That's
all yelling
epic.
at the same
That's
time.
perfect.
That's
I
how
like
it works. Little inside info.
That's perfect.
I'm your host, Joe Alani, because we're doing this ourselves, and I'm the last guy standing because Noah can film, and Omar's a technical genius, and I'm a surf nerd. So here I am talking with Teddy Navarro,
Yep, surf
one of
nerd
my
too.
favorite
I love it.
humans, one of the biggest lokes here in Huntington. It sounds like you love San Clemente. How did you settle on Huntington? Because it sounds like you could have easily settled in San Clemente. Were those the two choices?
I don't know. It's closer to home and stuff, and I don't know. It felt like this was a kind of. I like the accessibility and the consistency of waves, even though San Clemente is really consistent too. But it seemed like the summer months favor that, and the winter months kind of favor this place up here. So there's a lot better waves. I felt back in the day.
We got
Mason
Kevin Hart
Mondo.
saying
Nice.
Mason 100%.
That's right.
What's like the typical Teddy morning? That's what I want to know. How do you get out here before I do? Because I'm up at like 4, but I got to do 100 things, drink like 10 cups of coffee.
I'm on it too. I just put the priorities way back. I get yelled at quite a bit.
What time are you waking up? When I'm pulling up to the parking lot, you're already in the barrel. What time did you got up?
Well, if the waves are good, I'm really on.
There's Brad stalling for the barrel. Nope, didn't happen. Okay.
If the waves are good, I'm really on. Like I kind of adjust my schedule to, trying to wake up really early.
Like what? Are you talking 3:30, 4, 5?
Well, is this...
Who's
okay,
that?
that guy, let me think of his name. He has like twins, a couple sets of twins.
A couple sets of twins? Like
Yeah.
triplets?
Yeah, old school guy. He's out here every day. I even saw him down at Blackie's.
Here's
on like
Gunter on a bomb. Wrapping around.
There we go. Bang.
Up into it.
Him and Nolan are boys, yeah?
Yeah, they're boys. Dude, Nolan rips too.
Yeah,
we want Nolan to be on the show too, but he's injured right now.
I was impressed with those guys that sealed that last swell, man. Those guys are
Dude,
ripping.
Nolan is
And,
world class. They're both world class surfers.
The other, Sage.
Sage, yeah.
Yeah,
Sage
dude.
Berkey.
Sage had a bunch of epic waves over there. I was out there. I was watching this. He ran by me one morning when I was checking it. I think the day after or something like that. Here goes Luke. Hold up.
There's Luke flying
Oh,
up
there
the
goes
left.
the form god on the right.
Here goes Luke flying down the line on the left. Just kicks out. The little backwash tripped him up.
Dude, I just saw in the reflection of the TV the form little kid.
Form Grom.
Yeah, form Grom. He was all psyched. But, yeah, I watched Sage run past me. His shirt was pulled, like the wetsuit was pulled down, and he was so pumped. See?
We're getting buzzed by drones. Is that our boy Simple Drone?
It might be.
He's gnarly. He gets so low and gets he films your session like proper.
It's funny. I got the set of binoculars in my truck, like the high power ones. I should have brought them down here.
So you could just binocular the screen in front of us?
No, binocular. Who's in the lot?
Oh, it was in the lot. Yeah. Are they flying the drone from the lot? I guess you could do
him
that.
right there with the hatchback open. You see that?
Dude, is he listening to the podcast? Tell him we want some drone clips. I guess he could just plug the thing in right here. That's the deal.
Get a long lens. Let's see.
Point him out, Teddy.
Right there with the hatchback open.
we have some action real quick?
Don't miss Luke's clips. Luke will probably do the sickest. Oh, that looks like Quaid Grom.
It is.
Up and out.
See, it kind of went.
Kind of went what? Perfect now, yeah? It's so priming for Teddy to get out there.
I love it. Joe's doing the old team manager hoaxing.
Yeah.
Boom.
You know, I used to use some reverse psychology on the boys.
When you used to be down at the...
Like, I'd just be like, no, we don't need you to go out. We got this other team rider. And they're like, whoa, 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 I'm coming down.
They get all mad.
I'm coming out.
Here we go. This kid
We don't
rips.
need you to surf, Teddy. We got someone else.
See? I like that's a good.
No way. We got to get
strategy.
you out there. We want to see the form.
It might be good for one or two. That's about it.
So Teddy loved HB because of the consistency and the accessibility. How'd you get involved with the Maui Foundation? You just knew the guys? Huh?
Kalani.
Kalani just said you got to be part of this.
Yep, Kalani. I was kind of lost some sponsorship back then, and I had a baby, and I was starting to get the family thing going, and he.
Oh, there he is. We're sniping the drone operator there, Simple Drone.
It might be. I don't know.
Oh, that was everything I want to ask you about, the MMA stuff.
Oh,
You're like
dude,
winning tournaments, and how did that all come
That's
about?
just
Your
jiu-jitsu
ears are
from-
looking gnarly.
That's from Roots, the Rutolo twins' dad. He's one of my best friends. He's always been one of my best friends for a long time. And then in about 4 or 5 years ago, we started just messing around. And he said I should get into jiu-jitsu. And, yeah, and then now I'm over here at Gracie Bar, Huntington Beach. I coach.
Oh, nice.
The Monday through Thursday classes, so 7 to 8, and then 12 to 1:30. My professor over there, Otavio Souza, he's like, bro, one of the world champions. He's like a ledge. He's like a Mick Fanning in the sport.
I bet. If you're hanging out with Roots and the Rotolos, like, those
Yeah,
guys are
so
like
Those guys are.
They're like pro surfers in the jiu-jitsu game.
Those guys are the nutsest. They just turned 20 and they're like the top of the top.
So MMA is like when you're mixing it, when you're punching guys in the face too. But jiu-jitsu is just the jiu-jitsu on the ground and
I mean, everything starts from standing.
Yeah.
But eventually get everybody to the ground. So you work on like throws, and trips, and stuff like that.
And you must be pretty good at it because I've seen some photos of you on like podiums and stuff.
Yeah, I want to go. It's funny. I enter some of the events and stuff like that just to kind of keep sharp. I don't compete in surfing anymore, so it's one of those things I like competing in.
Well, you look all ripped out in shape. I don't know if it's the surfing and the jiu-jitsu. Probably a combo of both.
It's the lighting.
So yeah, boys, if you're thinking about dropping in on Teddy, he could also strangle you pretty quickly.
Come train though, if we can.
Come train, yeah.
Gracie Bar, Huntington Beach, dude.
We should probably flag him.
Let's flag Luke in, dude. Teddy's been talking an hour and he can't wait to get out there.
Dude,
come on, Teddy, suit up.
Really?
Look at this bomb. It's bombing out the back. How's the sandbars are kind of a little funky because those big swells, huh?
Yeah, that last swell kind of.
Let's wave our boy in. Where is he?
He's waiting to come in.
Dude, typical Grom. They just want to stay out and surf. Look how fun this is. You don't want to go out there? I'd be out there.
Why don't you go out with my board?
Way.
And
I'm the host of the show. There goes Luke. Oh! Snapped it right in front of that guy. That guy's a loke. I see that guy out all the time.
Dude, I don't even know where I'd sit out there.
Come on, Teddy. The fans want. Look at, wave him in. Look at him, dude. He doesn't want to come in. This is typical surfers. They just want their clips.
See? Maybe I could just host with you, co-host, and he could kind of run his program.
That's not how the show works. That's not how the show works.
I'm all stiff.
Yeah, we got a replay, guys.
We got a replay. Look at this one. This one was sick. The guy's dropping in on him, but just gave him the perfect coping to slam. Boom!
That's Uncle Ralph.
I knew that guy was a look. I seen him out. That's Uncle Ralph. Gave him the perfect coping. Okay, Teddy, start suiting up.
Really? I don't have a towel.
Oh, dude, look at this guy. These are like, this is what surfers do. I don't have a towel. This guy's still a pro surfer. This is how pro surfers act. No towel, no wax, no leash.
See, I don't got it all.
This guy's a product of the lost surf team. There's Luke again. He better come in. He's flying down the... Oh, dude. He's not going to come in until he straps one. Dude, we don't have a towel for Teddy. Change in Luke's thing.
We've got a moving blanket right under your board.
I saw that. I was
the moving blanket. Move.
All right, I'm disconnecting. Thanks, boys, huh?
People, you know what people in the office are thinking right now? This guy doesn't want to surf. I'd freaking give my left nutsack to go out there and surf. Cueto. Big old rap. Dude, if you lived in Florida, you'd be freaking ditching work right now for this stuff.
For sure. We're just the land of plenty.
See, we're so spoiled here in Huntington that he doesn't even want to surf.
We're the land of plenty here.
Let's get the poll on that. Let's get the poll.
Yeah,
would you guys
put up a poll.
Would you guys surf or not? This looks fun enough for me. Look at that. Look at that branding we got. Okay. Couch Surfing Show presented by Alani Media.
Okay, I'm disconnecting.
Teddy's out. We're going to watch Teddy form out. He's going to do his first blowtail reverse in a couple years. No worries. I'm just going to talk here because I'm a talker. Teddy's always known me as a big talker. Right, Teddy?
And we just put up a poll. Would you surf HB right now?
Okay, the poll's coming up. Let's see, Teddy. Teddy's got it. Let me describe to you what Teddy's got. He's got a quad shortboard, Mankind Firewire. He's slowly putting his
votes
suit
are
on.
coming in quick. Everybody's saying yes.
Yes.
Out there.
See, the poll.
They're all jealous.
The people have spoken, Teddy. They want to see you surf, dude. It's so hard to surf. It's all right. We got someone else, Teddy. Just kidding. You're out there. This reverse psychology thing won't work anymore on Teddy. He doesn't care about being the guy. He's the first guy on the... Yeah, I know. Spencer Purdy was frothing, but... Here's the theory. I like the Groms to go first because they're so frothed out. They probably couldn't even surf. Or talk, sorry. But they always stay out way too long. Like Sage wanted to stay out the whole time too. And then Spencer barely got a chance to surf. That's just how frothed out Groms are. There's Tyler Gunter.
Were we able to get his attention? Does he even know we want him to come in?
Does he even know? Probably
You
not.
gotta get out there, Teddy. And
Teddy,
like, hustle
wave
in.
this guy in. This is your typical surf stuff too. Guys just want to surf. Come on, get in. We gotta do a photo shoot. You're in the Hurley catalog. There's Tyler Gunter and Quaid waiting out the back. There are a couple Newport guys that venture up this way. Why? Because they want to be pro surfers. One is a pro surfer and one is a upcoming amateur surfer. Looks like Gunter's eyeing this one up, but someone must be on it. Oh, Gunter should have gone because that guy blew it. Who's our girl here? She's on a Mayhem. Salty Crew Mayhem. Backside snap. The poll says Teddy should go out there, and he's getting ready. There's our boy Luke. Pumping into the double up. Looking for the backside air revo. Dude, he's not going to want to come in. Let's wave him. Wave at him frantically. He's looking at us. He knows you got to come in. Oh, it's so hard to be a pro surfer.
Oh, he doesn't want to.
All these obligations. Should I go out or should I get a clip?
Good man. Here we go.
Oh, obligations in life. We got him coming in. He's like, why did I agree to this show? I want to rip harder. I want to get a better wave. But he got a couple sick ones. My favorite one was he slammed it behind Uncle. Just the coping. Look at these sponsors. Hurley, Sharp Eye. I think he had Jax on there right here in Huntington Beach. Sessions, West Coast Deli. They got the meanest sandwiches. You know what? I want to plug a couple things while we're on a little break here, while Luke's coming up. One thing I want to plug and mention is RIPCURL opened their newest store in Waikiki. Why am I plugging RIPCURL? Because they sponsored our documentary Through the Doggy Door, and we love them. And Mason Ho and Sheldon Paijan opened their new store in Waikiki. There's Luke. So yeah, if you're in Hawaii, you're in Waikiki, go check out the new RIPCURL store. Yeah, if you can do it fast. Look at Teddy. This guy's trying to back out. The poll said go out there.
100% response rate.
There was a 100% response rate that you got to go out there on the poll. Teddy's trying to back out, Luke.
He doesn't want to go? I'll take the rest of the time.
Dude, see, no, we got to talk to you, sir. We know you want to go out. We know you'll be out there the whole time. We barely got you in. We got a strict schedule here on this show.
Yeah, we only have so much battery power.
We're running out of battery.
No, we're good. We're good this week. We got plenty of battery.
We're good. Teddy's moving slow.
Got another 45 minutes or so.
This is like your typical pro surf thing. Like, if you tell them if you tell pros that you don't need them to surf, they're gonna want to surf. But as soon as you tell them, dude, we really need you to surf, they're like, oh, dude, I don't have a towel. Oh, I forgot my wax. This and that, dude. I've seen it 100 times. Luke, you're not like that though. Luke wants to get out there. He's a Grom. We got Luke Guinaldo.
Yeah, boys,
He just
what's up?
flared up Southside HB for us. We were dissecting all your waves. You know my favorite ones when you slash the coping behind Uncle on that last one.
Oh yeah, he got the wave on that one.
Yeah.
I had to let him go.
Did you tell guys you're live on the show, so watch out? I got priority.
I kind of just piled for everything, and I don't know. Everyone kind of got out of my way.
We were trying to talk to Teddy, but you kept catching so many waves. We had to start talking about you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard out there. Kind of got locked up.
Got cold.
Yeah.
See, maybe you shouldn't have ran out for that pre-session warm-up.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm not sure.
You need that thing? Get toasty. Oh. Okay, Luke has come in for Teddy. Teddy's slowly getting ready. So, Luke, tell us about yourself. Give us the cliff notes. How old are you? Where are you from? What's the deal? When did you start surfing? All that good stuff. Let the people know.
Yeah, for sure. I just turned 18. I was born in Huntington Beach. I moved to Costa Rica when I was super young.
Oh, here's your coping slash.
Oh, there it is.
Bang. Oh, Uncle kind of gave you the good section, the slam. It almost helped you out right there.
Yeah, a little bit. So as I was saying, I moved to Costa Rica when I was super young and was raised there, and then moved back here around when I was like 12 years old, and I've been here ever since.
Tu hablas español?
Sí.
All right. We're going to have, okay, the rest of the things in Spanish. No, I'm just kidding, because I can't speak that. That's cool. So most of your younger years were spent in Costa Rica. What a life. That must have been fun times.
Yeah, for sure. We lived in the jungle. The population in our town was like, I don't know, like 50, I think.
Wow. How far are the waves?
What do you mean? Like
were the waves right there?
Yeah.
Or were you
were
deep in the jungle?
No, like right down the street. But
okay.
like, it was like tropical jungle.
I was thinking deep, like Jungle Village when you said that. Like you had to hike up 10 miles to get to the waves.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what I feel like a lot of people think when they think of Costa Rica. But no, we lived right on the tropic. It's like kind of like a tropic beach. Like we had monkeys like climbing down to our house every morning and waking us up.
That's an insane. So how old were you when you moved down there?
I was 1.
1. But you're born here, moved down there at 1.
Yeah.
And then how many years? Is that where you learned to surf in Costa Rica?
Yeah, my dad taught me to surf probably when I was, I don't know, like when I could stand up. He would just like push me and hold my hand kind of while I rode the wave.
Oh, rad dad. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah. Big
Costa Rica, pushing in the waves. And then, so, what were the waves? Like beach break style? What was your local spot there?
Yeah, so I lived in Avianas. My local spot was a little beach break. It's like super mini, and there's definitely some good waves. You kind of had to travel. You have to travel like pretty far to find like some like sizable like good waves. But when the swell comes, it's good. You know, it's warm. It's really warm, so easy to get. I didn't have to.
You didn't have to freeze your butt off like we're doing right now.
Yeah, it wasn't very hard to convince me to surf.
Okay, Teddy's out there.
Yeah, Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy.
Get some.
Local legend hero Teddy Navarro's headed out. He's going to form out. Tom Kern. There he goes. He's on a quad. He's opted for the quad. Do you go quad or you just strictly thruster?
I've actually never even ridden a quad. Ever.
Me neither.
They're gnarly looking. I don't know. I'm scared.
I just go John and Medina ride thrusters, so that's what I'm riding.
Yeah, those guys are gnarly.
Okay, so Costa Rica. When did you move back to Huntington?
I think I moved back about like 6 years ago. About 7.
So when you're like 12?
Yeah.
Around 12?
Yeah.
Did you have all those stickers on your board by then, or did that happen after you came home?
No, actually, they're like, yeah, I pretty much came back to California to like get more exposure and like kind of like start like competing more. Like obviously there's competitions in Costa Rica, but like you're limited to such like a small like group of people,
right.
You know. So
you're not in the Mecca like you are here.
Exactly. No, yeah. Shortly after I came here, I met like Brett, and he kind of hooked me up, took me under his wing, and kind of showed me the way.
Oh, so you got the main HB legend giving you tips. So does Brett help coach you and stuff? I see you're on the Hurley team. He's on the Hurley team. Is that how that all works out?
Yeah, so Brett's definitely plays a huge factor in almost every surfer that comes out of Huntington Beach. He's kind of like the overlooking father. He like really just like, I don't know, just helps everyone. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone like you can feel his presence when he's out in the water. He's like the guy, you know.
He's the main HB guy. Brett has always been very nice to me as well.
Yeah, he's awesome. Oh, that was quick.
Noah went to Indo with Brett, Lakey Peak.
Yeah.
Noah's got some gnarly clips of Brett just taking off under the lip at huge Lakey Peak. We quizzed Teddy on some Brett trivia, so we're gonna have to ask you a couple questions and see how much you know your mentor.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how good I'm gonna do. Cause
oh well, he's watching for sure right now. You watching, Brett? Like, hey, your Grom's gonna have to get some trivia here. So, we all know Brett won the U.S. Open twice in a row.
Twice. Yeah.
Do you know the 2 surfers he beat in those finals?
Oh man.
Can
Can you give me like options?
Let's just say they're like perennial top 5 surfers. One's still on tour and one is not.
Did you beat Kelly? No.
One wrong answer.
Uh,
No one remembers who got second place anyways.
Kolohe?
No. You want me to tell you? You got one more. You got 3 chances. You got to get 2, so you already...
Is he like an older surfer or like...
One's off tour and one's still on tour, but
one-
both of them are like perennial top 5 surfers
Yeah.
their whole career.
their whole career?
Yeah, these guys are in the top 5 every year almost. At least top 10 on their bad year. They're in the top 10.
Damn. Are they... What region are they from? You gotta tell me.
One's Australian, and if I tell you the other one...
Julian?
Nope.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
One of them has world titles under his belt, and he's from Australia.
Is that the one that's off tour or on tour?
That's the one that's off tour. I'm basically telling you at this point.
Is it not Mick? Is it Mick?
Mick Fanning.
Okay,
2009, Brett beat Mick Fanning
That's-
in the final.
Yeah.
And
That's
2009, that's when Fanning was priming.
Jeez. Yeah. That's
So that's a big dog to take down in the final.
yeah,
Then the next year, he took down another big dog, Jordy Smith.
Jordy Smith.
So there you go. He didn't beat some young upstarts. He took down the top dogs to win those events.
Yeah.
All right, there's some Brett trivia. Now, what else I see on your Instagram? It says Junior Olympic Team. What's that all about? It said something like that, right?
Yeah,
What did I
yeah.
read?
Yeah, for sure. It's the Junior Olympic, Junior USA team. There's a circuit called the USA Surfing, and they kind of get like the best kids from the whole West Coast, and you have to qualify for it. And they run a circuit, like they run events, and the top people from that circuit get picked to be a part of a developmental USA team, coached by Ryan Simmons. So
Yeah, Simo. We love Simo.
yeah, Simo. Yeah, it's a really great program. It really gives like all the kids opportunities to kind of like show their skills and develop their skills really, and like kind of have like more of a team working, like build your team working ability. You know what I mean?
And that's a stepping stone to potentially be in the Olympics later on. You guys are Junior Olympics.
Yeah, they're highly connected with the ISA, so they actually have like world like events like
Right.
with the other teams.
That's sick. Okay. So one day we might see Luke here in the Olympics. Or at least the CTQS.
Yeah.
So
for
you're
sure.
just doing amateur contests? Any QS things going on, or what? Another year?
Yeah. I'm currently on the QS. I just missed the last Pismo contest because I was in Australia. But yeah, I started fully doing the QS this year. I thought I was gonna be able to do all the events, but I didn't because I was traveling. But hopefully next year I'll be able to like fully commit to every single event.
Well, that's cool though. You got your toes in the water.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to get seated for next year.
Cool. So, and you were also just in Australia.
Yeah,
For
I
the-
was.
Australia board is called the Usher Cup. Is that like the world championship of board rider clubs? Tell us what the whole Australia thing was about.
Okay, so, well, to start off, there's an organization that Huntington Beach started. Well, they started it in the West Coast, the board riders. It was already a thing in Australia for a bunch of years, but
That's kind of where the towns surf against the towns, like Newport versus Huntington, and that's the event structure, right?
yeah. So like 6 years ago, these legends, Casey Wheat. There's so many names. I don't even want to.
Oh, there's our boy Teddy.
Oh, there he is.
Look at that form. He just stays still the whole time. Little wrap, cutty, kick out, little patty cake kick out.
There it
Checking
is.
for stingrays. Look for stingrays out here, dude. Everyone gets steps on stingrays out here. It's the most dangerous thing about Huntington.
He went without a leash.
Yeah, Teddy never wears a leash, even when he's going straight in the north side barrels. Okay,
Gnarly.
board riders. Back to the board riders.
Yeah. So pretty much, to make it simple, every city along the West Coast has a a team. Even the East Coast has a team, and they compete against each other. And the Huntington Beach Board Riders got invited to do an international club event with Australia. And they had like, I don't know, like 20-something teams from Australia, and then like a couple, like I think 7 international teams, and they all competed.
That's sick. They take those board rider things serious in Australia.
Yeah, it's actually a really prestigious like thing, like an event, like
big time.
Super big. Like if you can win against a bunch of international teams, that means like on some level you're like one of the best, you know.
So the Huntington Beach board riders got to go to Australia and compete at Snapper Rocks against all the Australian teams.
Yeah, so we could only pick 4 people, 3 boys and 1 girl, but yeah, we got to.
And you were one of those picked. Who was on the HB team?
It was me, Colby Ipa, Jeff Deffenbaugh, and Sarah Freyer.
Oh, sick. Jeff Deffenbaugh, former CT surfer.
Yeah, he's gnarly.
I'm surprised Brett didn't want to go on that one. He would flare up Snapper, potential winner.
Yeah, he mentioned that he didn't go, but he mentioned that right before we got sent off, he was kind of like, I kind of want to come.
He was debating that one.
Yeah,
Snapper
for sure.
with a couple people out. Woo.
Yeah, it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for sure.
Yeah. What a beautiful place that is. You know what's cool about the board riders there? They have like full-blown clubhouses with like restaurants and like all the stuff there. It's like,
yeah,
it's crazy how serious they take it. It's awesome.
I know, it's really sick. Like, I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, it's really sick.
Did you go hang at the Snapper Board Riders Club there and stuff?
Yeah, I did. I got food there like almost every day.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine if the Board Riders Club was right there right on the pier or something? That'd be sick.
I know, that'd be so epic.
Sorry, Dukes. You're now the HB Board Riders Club. We're taking over. All the surfers are going to hang out there.
I'd be all for it.
That's sick. So Luke was one of only 4 people selected from the Huntington surf team to go to Australia. That's insane. There's Tyler Gunter.
Ooh.
He's on the QS. He got to surf some challenger events last year, and he got second at the 1-star here. That's what catapulted them into those challenger series.
Yeah, Tyler's a ripper. I've known him for a long time. I don't think he knows this, but my first board was one of his old boards.
Oh, really?
It's like a 4.5 or something like that. Yeah.
Classic. Doc's a Huntington guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, also, I noticed you went to INDO recently and dropped a pretty sick edit. And our team at Alani Media, our pre-production team, grabbed a couple clips from that thing.
Oh, epic! Sweet.
Maybe our director could cue it up. And you could take us through it. It's not the whole thing because the whole thing's like 20 minutes. But
yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Mystic Blue.
Mystic Blue. Okay, take us through this.
Yeah, so me and a couple friends went on a trip to Indonesia, and we just scored like the sickest waves ever. It's definitely an amazing experience, to say the least. It got delayed by 3 years because of COVID, but we finally got to go on it. I mean, we surfed like literally perfect waves every day.
It looks like it. Maybe you're glad it got delayed 3 years because you might have not getting this barreled 3 years ago.
I mean, we literally got like some of the best waves like that whole year. Like we caught 2 swells in a 15-day period, and yeah.
Were you staying on a boat on the land? What was the deal?
I was staying at the Kandui Villas. So we were in a house. We were in houses.
That's sick. Is this Kandui's right here?
Yeah. So that's all the lefts you're seeing is all Kandui, and then the rights are either bank vaults or green bush.
What a dream. So it's just you and a couple buddies?
Yeah, it was me and a couple buddies and my dad and my brother.
How long were you guys there for?
We were there for 15 days.
Oh, there you go. Who filmed these clips?
The villas did. They do that whole.
Oh, they get all your clips too?
Yeah, that whole resort, that whole villa is so G'd up. Like they've got like 5 cameras, every angle. Like, look,
No way.
land, water, like.
Dude,
it's
they
crazy.
know what the surfers want. They want their
yeah.
clips.
Yeah, and they like show you, like they feed you every day, and they like show you like your clips after you surf. Like at the end of the day, it's pretty sick.
That's worth the price.
Yeah, for sure. But
Because you know what? I just went to Fiji for 10 days and surfed the best cloud break ever, and I don't have one clip or photo to show for it.
that's a bummer.
It's all up here.
Well, sometimes that's the best, you know.
Yeah. Well, not when you got sponsors on your board. You need those clips.
Yeah, for sure.
What about who edited it? That's the hardest part. Who put that thing together?
Yeah, so it was all edited and produced by me.
Look at you. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to make sure that my first film was like just like exactly what I wanted, and I mean it took me a very long time, and like I seriously worked on it for like hours, like I just worked on it for so long, like not hours, but like
Well,
every
trust
day,
me,
like,
I know
a long
editing
time.
takes a
Oh
long
my gosh,
time.
yeah,
Dude, that stuff's the hardest.
It's so gnarly.
Props to you for editing yourself.
Yeah.
You got
I was
to,
gonna
though,
tell
right?
you, nowadays you want to be a successful pro surfer, you got to kind of just take everything in your own hands and do it.
I mean, yeah, no one's really gonna do it the way you want it to do it, like
Yeah.
you. Like I don't know, like
You know, Mason Ho edits all his videos.
Does he
himself.
really?
Yeah.
that's
Rory
crazy.
films, Mason edits. Because just like you, he wants to put out what he wants to put out, his vision of himself.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I feel like.
And you don't have to wait for the guys to edit it.
Yeah, exactly. You're like all froth. You're like, oh, I want to see how this is gonna turn out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then if it doesn't turn out good, you're gonna be all bummed.
Yeah,
So you kinda
it's
just
all on
wanna
you.
edit
I
on
like
your own.
that because I was about to say to tell you to do that, but it seems like you're already way ahead of the game. That's kind of the pro surfing game. You better either be dropping clips or winning every event.
Exactly.
And if you can do both, then you're really skyrocketing.
That's the thing, though. It's like you really have to balance yourself between like your competitive like nature and then like you're like not free surfing, but like kind of like social media, like editing, like clip stuff. Because like either if you go too far in either direction, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
You kind of have to compete because it gives you that like credibility factor.
Sure. That's definitely. I mean, they're both big things, I think.
Yeah.
But also the clips probably help you compete because you get to examine yourself and see exactly what's going down.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think any contest is going to be like Kandui
And,
dropping in, getting barreled for like 5 seconds every wave. But
maybe when you're on the CT surfing G-Land, that'll all come around. Plus, you know what? The sponsors really like the videos. We got REZZY.
yeah, REZZY.
REZZY's seen some cameras. He can't help himself. He's coming over here.
From back there, I thought it was like a lifeguard setup, and I got closer.
This is a live surfing show. It's the couch surfing show.
Who's out there?
Teddy.
Teddy, Tyler Gunter,
He's almost done with his session, right?
Tom Resvin.
All right.
REZZY, we're gonna get your clips. We're gonna dissect it if you get a good one. Yeah, we're live.
It looks way better when you're closer.
Way better. Local legend, Tom Resvin. That guy frosts harder than anyone I know.
He's out there longer than any Grom. I'm telling you right now.
He is. Huh?
If there's a wave of the day, he's getting it.
Dude, you gotta give him credit. The guy's throwing straight up fast air revos at like 45.
Yeah, he's
That's
actually a legend.
He's actually a legend. Some people used to get annoyed by him because he catches so many good waves, but I love REZZY.
Yeah, you
And
can't,
I think he's just kind of become legend status lately.
you
'cause
can't
he's a
really hate on him.
frother.
He's a local around the whole
No,
West Coast. Like
no,
I swear, everywhere I go, like I went
there's
to
REZZY.
Blacks the other day, and he was just there,
Yeah.
catching a sick one. Like I was like, what?
I love it. When I see him, I'm like, okay, I know I'm at the right spot because REZZY checked here.
Exactly.
REZZY checked Newport. He checked Rincon. He's down at Blacks. But yeah, he's a local legend, and he freaking rips still for
Yeah.
however old he is. You know, he's the janitor at the high school. Did
Is
you know
he?
that?
What high school?
I think Huntington High and some other high schools.
Oh, really? I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
REZZY, if you notice, REZZY's never out here super early because REZZY's working late cleaning the high school.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, if you go to Huntington High or whatever high school, your janitor freaking straight up rips is gonna throw airs in your face.
I went to Huntington High.
Yeah, well,
graduated
I
last
think
year.
I don't know if he's Huntington High, but I know he's He's basically the cleaning guy after hours. That's why he can't get out there that early because he's cleaning late at night.
Lucky us, we wouldn't get any waves, I don't think.
Yeah. He's a sanitary technician. That's the technical term.
Dude, that's a government job. That's good. You got benefits and a pension.
He's got benefits, pension. But yeah, where were we? It's contest versus clips. Luke's going for both, which is great. The sponsors like the clips.
I think you have to in this day and age. It's not enough to just be a competitive surfer.
Unless you're literally winning every event, like you kind of got to drop some clips.
I mean, I personally had a friend that really was winning every event, and like he was trying to get a sponsor from Red Bull, and they were like, dude, you got like 1,000 followers, like and you post like every year, once every year. I
noticed you got 100K.
Oh yeah.
Sponsors must be psyched on that number.
Yeah, they're definitely stoked on the exposure I get for them and they get for me, and just the ability to be endorsed by like a huge company is like really like it looks really good, and then obviously I'm endorsing them, so it's kind of goes both ways.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Just having that sticker on the nose is just a little boost of confidence, I feel like.
It definitely is. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of always wanted to be sponsored by a major company like Hurley, and when I finally got on it, I was like that little Grom right there.
Look at it. The Groms around here have like 10 stickers on by the time they're 8.
I got more sponsors than me.
What about your sponsors? Let's plug them. Let's make them happy.
Yeah, for sure. So my main sponsor is obviously going to be Hurley. They're I mean, I think everyone knows Hurley. They're an amazing international brand. Jack's Surf Shop, so they have one right over here at Huntington. I look at it pretty much every day.
Yep.
They can hook you up with the surfboards and gear. And then Sessions West Coast Deli is a really sick food place. We can get lunch after this, actually.
They're going to hook us up.
Yeah, they can.
That's one of the sickest sponsors. I have a food sponsor.
Yeah, for sure. Every time I surf, I go straight there, like right after.
Do you have like an allowance? Can you order 500 sandwiches, or you get a certain amount?
They love me over there, so I mean, I don't.
You don't abuse your privileges.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, you gotta be cool with it. And then there's Futures. They've been hooking me up with fins for the last few years. Their fins are just amazing.
And they're based in Huntington, right?
Yeah, I think they are. I mean, a little bit further out, but. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, are they based?
I think they're in Huntington.
Okay, cool.
We actually met Vince, the owner, founder, at the Eddie I Cow the other week.
Oh, no way.
He was there checking the scene.
Yeah.
And we were there filming for Surfline. There's Taj Miller, second generation ripper. His dad, Todd Miller.
Gnarly. Yeah.
Won the Cold Water Classic. You know his dad won the Cold Water Classic?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taj has been ripping every day. Huntington. He surfs here a lot.
Yeah, I was telling Teddy, like any kid from Orange County, Southern California, you wanna be a professional surfer, you better figure out Huntington Beach.
Oh yeah,
because that's where all these events are going down. That's where you're gonna qualify. You better know this lineup. That's why we got Tyler Gunther. We got all these rippers out here today because they know you gotta do it in Huntington.
Oof, who's that? I don't know, but yeah, if you don't understand this wave, you're not gonna. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for you to make it pretty far in surfing. But and then I'm riding my last I'm riding Sharp Eye boards right now. Their boards are actually like really sick.
Those are a popular item nowadays.
They're probably the best. I would say they're one of the best boards in the whole world right now. They know how to shape boards. Yeah,
they got some big dogs on there. I think the world champion is riding their boards.
Felipe, yeah.
So that says something.
And the future world champion Kanoa is riding them too. So.
Oh yeah, our boy Kanoa.
Yeah.
He's my boy. He saw me get a good barrel at 56 and gave me props. So I love that guy.
Yeah, Kanoa's really really dope. I mean, he's not around here as much as Brett, but he's kind of almost on the same level as Brett. I mean.
Oh yeah. Top 5 surfer in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's cool about Huntington too, to be able to share the lineup, to see like how those guys surf, the level, and then you get to compare. Like, okay, that's how I got where I got to get to.
Yeah, that's where I got it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good to look at them and be like, okay, well, this is where I have to be. This is where I want to be. You know, like, this is how I want to surf. You kind of can model your. Oh, there's Tyler.
Tyler,
sick one.
Flying on that one.
Look how fast he gets speed. Oh. The waves are kind of tricky out there. I mean, the sun is literally blaring right into your eyes when you go right, making it super hard to time, like any turn you do.
There's our boy Teddy.
There he is. Ugh.
Up into the lip. He says he's like to milk the wave all the way to the end. Oh.
There he is.
Catches that outside rail straight onto a stingray.
Sheesh.
Have you stepped on a stingray out here? It's a notorious stingray area.
I actually haven't. I've stepped on a couple, but I haven't gotten stung. I only got stung in Newport. Newport's kind of nice.
Really? Newport has them too, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to shuffle your feet or just try not to hit the bottom.
Yeah, for sure.
What's going on, live camera crew?
We're our replay cam is down at the moment.
Replay cam is down.
No
Otherwise,
replay on that last one, Teddy. Sorry.
We can't replay that last one, but he probably wouldn't want us to. He was trying to duck out of going out there.
I think he's getting a little locked up. It's pretty cold out there, and there's like long periods in between sets.
Yeah. What was it like today? What's the crowd out there? Did you tell him you're on the live surfing show? Back out?
I probably should have. I got burned a couple of times. I don't know if you saw, but I mean, it's pretty difficult out there. It's really cold. Like, you would kind of get locked up because
It's that cold, huh? People at home are going, dude, it looks toasty and warm.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, you get out there and you kind of get locked up, just waiting for a wave.
You don't wear booties? You don't go for the booties?
I don't really like the booties, no.
No. I used to hate them too, but you know what? My feet got so cold I couldn't surf anyways, so I just learned to love them.
All right, maybe I'll do that.
What else? You want some more? You want some Huntington trivia? We're gonna quiz you. We're gonna quiz you. Look, I got my notes here.
Just letting you know, I lived under a rock for the first 10 years of my life, so.
Well, we asked Kanoa all these questions, and he nailed every one of them.
All right.
Okay, we'll do multiple choice.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. When was the pier originally built?
Oh,
A,
man.
1927, B, 1902, or C, 1943? 27, 02, or 43?
I don't. Man. Oh, wait, when was it? When was
Originally
it
built?
Oh,
the
originally.
first
So
time.
the first one? Probably 27? No? Not 27.
You were close. It was 1902.
What?
Was the first pier structure they built. That means this thing's like 120 years old or something.
Some high-tech stuff.
Yep. Okay, how about this? What was the name of the founder of Huntington Beach?
Founder of Huntington Beach?
Who's the city named after? Kanoa got this one right off the bat. He knew.
Did?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. In a second, he had it.
Oh, man. Nah,
He's a true HB Loke.
I honestly could not tell you.
Okay. It was Henry Huntington.
Okay,
The city's named after Henry Huntington. He was a railway magnate. And then
he was a surfer?
No. He was a big tycoon, probably a bad dude, but whatever. He invested in the area and developed the area, and hence they renamed it Huntington Beach.
What year was that?
I think that was around like early 1900s. I think Huntington was incorporated in 1909. So around that time. And then I think, he must have invested in oil because there's oil around here. And I believe they used to call it Shell Beach before it was named Huntington Beach after he developed the area.
Huh.
Look at this little mini Grom. I didn't even get in the water when I was that kid's age. But yeah, believe it or not, I went to college and I have a degree in history. That's how I know all this useless information. And I also Googled it last night and wrote it down.
Good old Google.
What about your school program? Homeschool, HB, what's the deal?
Yeah, so I'm kind of taking.
Or you graduate? You're 18.
Yeah, so I'm graduated. I was enrolled at Westcliff University. They have a really sick surf program. I'm kind of taking some time off now though because I've been traveling and I didn't really want to, be doing school while I was
Deal with
traveling.
school, I know.
Yeah, so it's an online program, or they have classes in person, but I was doing the online program.
Is that our boy? No, that's me bust. Going for the alley-oop. You keep missing Teddy.
No.
Camera guy blowing it. Our camera guy hasn't filmed surfing in a while. He's been filming fashion and Speedo and all kinds of different stuff. California closets.
Yeah.
We do all kinds of normal outside of the surf industry work. That's how we can afford all this stuff we bought and bring all this action live. Because we actually make money outside of the surf world, which is actually easier than making money in the surf world.
There's Christian Signs walking up the beach.
There's Christian Signs. All the gnarly coaches are down here in the morning.
Soon enough, he'll have this set up so he can.
Yeah. Oh, I was saying this is some advanced. We could do some seriously advanced coaching here, because we're gonna get all your clips, and then we're gonna have a panel of experts rewind it and critique you.
Yeah.
And then there's Teddy.
There he is. Ooh.
Little wrap on the inside.
That was sick.
One more snap. He was telling us he milks every wave till the end. That's how.
I think he's not quite in his element right now. Usually he's north side, just getting absolutely drained, like right before the heat hits the pier.
It's a little late too. He's usually like the first guy out.
Yeah, for sure.
So he said he hasn't changed on the beach in like 10 years because he just puts his wetsuit on at his house and comes down first thing.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while either.
What's your theory? You get it on at the house, or you get it
that's
on
what
at
I
the
did this
parking
morning.
lot?
I mean, house is better. Like it goes house, parking lot, and then sand, because come on, like
Yeah, you get
kind
all
of
sandy.
It's just like it kind of gets everywhere, and it like kind of ruins your session before you even started.
What's the pre-surf program? Are you doing like 25 stretches, drinking coffee? What's the pre-surf program?
I'm definitely not super gnarly about it. Like, I know there's definitely a lot of theories, and a lot of kids like to wake up like 10 hours before they go surf and eat vegetables and work out and.
Well, you just pop up and throw the wetsuit on?
No, I mean, like, obviously I'm gonna try to wake up early and like get a little bit of stretching in, and then like go down to the beach, watch the waves, kind of like break down like what I'm gonna do out there. Like, I'm not just gonna go into it like blind, because that's how you have a bad session. But yeah, I mean, just take.
Oh, there's Teddy on a little runner. Pop the air! Oh, speed float.
It's nice. Yeah.
What's Teddy's status, legend status out here? Does it go like Brett, Teddy? How's it? What's the hierarchy?
I think he's right there, to be honest. In my book, at least, he's. I mean, ever since I moved here, I always just remember him being just as gnarly as everyone else. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's one of the best from Huntington, I think.
He's definitely like one of those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's Taji Miller. Look at all these Newport guys invading your zone. Do you pull rank on them out there?
I mean, it's hard to control a spot. That's Huntington. it's like I mean, sometimes it's like lowers, but I don't know. I definitely get regulated in Newport a good amount. I don't know though. I'm friends with all of them. It's hard to really like be like, hey, this is my wave. You know what I mean?
Well, I know when I did all those contests, the best thing about doing the amateurs events was like you meet all these kids from all the other towns that surf. That's how I know Nate Yeomans and all these guys from doing the event. So I bet you know all these kids. Same deal.
Yeah, everyone kind of knows each other. There's everyone's kind of in the. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's a surfer. Everyone's in the same boat. Like, there's really no reason to like be like all like territorial and stuff. Like, everyone's just trying to be good, be a surfer. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It shouldn't be like a whole thing, I feel like.
Especially if you live in Southern California, there's kind of no getting around it, so you might as well just embrace it.
It's like everyone's just going to surf wherever the waves are the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we can share. Like, there's enough waves for everyone, I think. I don't know.
There you go. Look at it. Luke's a share. He likes to share, as they say in Hawaii. This guy's got the same suit as Teddy.
He's ripping.
Everyone rips in Huntington. Surf City, USA. So what's next? What's next for Luke? What's the goals?
I'm definitely going to be focused more on competitive surfing. I'm just trying to build my skills and train. I mean, everyone, it's not a one-day thing. It's like when you're training to become a professional surfer, you know, it's not like you're not going to become a pro surfer in a day. You're not going to become a pro surfer in a week, not a year. Like, it's just, it takes time, you know, and experience, and I guess that's what's next for me is experience, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I'm going to continue. I want to drop another film. I don't know. I'm trying to, I don't know.
Where do you want to go film?
I think the next place I want to go is Bali. I think I'm going to go back to Indonesia.
Oh, there you go. You can't go wrong with Indo. Look at REZZY got one.
Oh, I missed
REZZY's frothing. He's seen all the cameras are ready for him.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest clip jonesers ever. He loves his clips.
He does love his clips. He loves his waves.
Yeah. I love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
What about what's the biggest tip Brett's given you? Anything stuck in your mind?
Off the top, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but
Teddy's looking a little cold. Crossover guy 420 says.
Yeah, it's definitely cold out there.
Teddy's a little chilly. He doesn't wear booties either. His feet are cold. Okay, best advice Brett gave you.
I mean, like, it's nothing super specific, but he always kind of tells you to like he always like he tells you to just keep going, like, and you know, you hear it from a lot of people, like, oh, keep going, like, it's just like you hear it all the time, but when he says it, he really means it, you know what I mean? It's like keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be somewhere, you know what I mean?
Especially when it's coming from someone that's actually done it.
Yeah.
Like, if I told you to keep going, you'd be like, dude, what do you know? You're freaking a commentator. But when the 2-time U.S. Open guy's like, dude, keep going, you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, let's do this. Let's do it. I'm going to keep going.
That's what I got to do. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you think of our get-up here? What do you think of the show?
I think it's awesome. I'm kind of mad I didn't think of it before you did, to be honest. That's
Everyone's mad. Everyone's got ideas, but no one does it.
I mean, it's so hard to, like surfers are the worst, bro. I swear. Like,
there's the guy that put it all together. This guy, Omar.
Let's go. But yeah, it's surfers are just like really hard to like get them to do anything. I feel like
we can hardly get him to surf. Teddy didn't even want to go out there.
Yeah.
Surfers are the worst. They don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
No, we're having fun. Has Luke surfed Damas and Costa?
Damas. I think I have. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have. I kind of like to stay local. I didn't really travel a lot unless I was competing. And there was never any events where I lived, so.
Were you just winning all those events? Or
yeah,
what?
pretty much.
That's when you need. I have to go back to Surf City to master my craft.
Oh yeah, like I used to win everything. Like I remember there was one season I won every event, like probably 6 in a row. Broke my arm and still won overall. Like at the end of the year.
Oh, look at I bet all the kids hated you.
No, we were all friends. We were too young for the hate type of thing.
For the hate to come in.
But yeah,
dude, Luke's winning every one. Dude. Just let us take one. There's Tyler Gunter coming in.
There he is, the legend.
The legend. He's the top dog in Newport right now.
He's gnarly.
He's the highest rated guy from Noobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler. Woo! You're on the next one.
Yeah, but what I was saying is I in Costa Rica I couldn't lose, and then I came here and I couldn't even make round one barely. Like, it was just such like a shock. Like, this level of surfing in the West Coast is like the most, I think is in my opinion is the most elevated surfing, like some of the most elevated surfing in the whole world.
I mean, I don't disagree. You come down here in the morning or lowers on one of those summer days, you're just like, oh my God, every one of these kids rip.
It's
so
everywhere.
Hard.
It's everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah. What about the level of surfing in Australia? What were you seeing there? Any observations?
Everyone there rips really hard. I was I was mostly surprised about the kids. Like the 13-year-old kids all surfed so good, and they were all sponsored. Like at such
just like
a young
here.
age. Like it's I know it's crazy. Like to think that like a multi-million-dollar company can really invest like in a 13-year-old kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that happens young in surfing. Surfing's kind of not like a lot of other sports. Most sports you got to go through high school, even college, to like before you get on any kind of professional team. Oh my god, I thought that thing was a coyote, but it's their dog. See that down there?
Oh, gnarly! Yeah, that thing's built like a coyote.
They got coyotes creep down here every once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, the level of surfing is extremely high nowadays. Did you have any meat pies? What was your favorite thing about Australia? Did you eat some meat pies, mate?
I didn't have any meat pies.
What?
I tried Vegemite.
I lived there for a year, and I eat those things every day.
Really? Are they good?
Dude,
I mean, they're not good. I mean, they're great, but they're not good for you.
Oh, really?
They're not good for you, but they're good tasting. They're like little pot pies. They're so good.
Yeah. I think the waves just were so, like amazing. Like
Where were you surfing? Snapper or
Yeah,
D-Ba? What was the program?
I pretty much woke up at like 4:30 every morning and surfed snapper like before anyone was out there. That's the only time you could really like get every wave. Like
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite places in the world. The Goldie, mate.
Snapper's awesome.
So, how would you rate today on a scale of 1 to 10 for HB?
For HB, I would rate probably like a 6. Like it's not terrible. It's not like I would say like if 5 was like the middle, like in between good and bad, it's probably a 6.
6. All right. We're on top of 5, so that's good.
Yeah. Be the top half.
What about that clip? Could we keep that clip of the week segment again? Maybe Luke here's got a different opinion.
What is it?
We pick 3 clips we like because we're video guys.
Okay.
So we pick.
We're gonna go back to same segment.
Just one more time. Let's see. We're just getting Luke's opinion. The audience already knows which one we pick. Let's see what he thinks because he's a Grom, and these are the kids that matter. Who cares what some 40-year-old surfer thinks?
Okay, let me get it queued up.
Clip of the week.
Okay, we picked 3 clips.
Okay.
You're gonna watch them and tell us your favorite.
Okay, they're back to back here.
Let's see it.
Clip 1.
Clip 1. Italo Ferreira.
Ooh.
Superman thing to bunny hop the photographer. Flying down the line, this new wave pool.
Wow.
Full rotation.
Where is that?
It's the new wave pool in Brazil, I think.
Wow.
All right, clip number 2.
Oh, clip number 2. Here's my personal favorite, Mason
this?
Ho.
Mason. Wow.
On the sand.
Wow.
Into the sand.
That's awesome.
All right, clip number 3.
Clip number 3, Koa Smith.
Oh,
the
man.
day of the Eddie at some psycho outer reef.
Oh, man.
That wave looks big on a GoPro.
Dude.
You know it's big.
That gives me chills just watching it. Wow. I mean,
Well, that must be the winner if you're getting chicken skin.
Shoots.
What about the big stuff?
He didn't make the barrel.
No, he didn't. But he packed that thing.
It would have to be. Is there another one?
That's it.
Okay.
3 clips.
Clip of the week.
It would have to be. It would have to
Clip of the week.
Oh, we got a double clip
Sorry.
of the week.
be. It would have to be Koa, if he made the barrel.
Oh, but you're not giving him the make?
I don't know. I mean, that wave was crazy. It would have to be Koa. Like, I think it's Koa.
Well, that's the one that gave you chicken skin, so you
Yeah.
gotta go with your instinct.
Yeah, I think Koa.
Okay, Koa Smith wins. We were totally biased earlier because Mason Ho's our boy, so we picked Mason. But
Okay.
Koa was a close second, I think, in the poll as well. We did a whole viewer poll. They all picked Mason too because Mason's a popular guy, but that Koa one was crazy. What about the big wave stuff? Are you down? What's your theory on that? What's kind of the biggest stuff you've gotten yourself into? Because to be a pro surfer nowadays, you got to kind of charge too.
Yeah. That's.
You don't have to go that big. You don't have to go outer reef 40 foot.
Yeah.
But, you know,
We keep missing Teddy.
we keep
Sorry,
missing Teddy. Sorry, Teddy.
He's not doing a whole lot, but it's all good.
That was probably his sickest wave in 10 years, and we missed it.
Yeah, with the big wave stuff. I mean, I try to like I mean, obviously, I try to put myself in situations where I'm uncomfortable, and I'm definitely uncomfortable with big waves coming from
Well, I mean, those
Huntington
Candui's waves are looking pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Kandui is really scary, and I definitely got a couple reef tattoos and some gnarly experiences from there. But I mean, the level that people are putting themselves, like the level of big wave surfing that nowadays is just like, it's so much gnarlier than like anything I've ever even like thought of.
Yeah, they're off the charts
And like
nowadays.
kids my age are doing it. And it's just like, I'm like, oh.
Are you feeling the pressure, the big wave pressure? I mean, but you don't have to go like Jaws status, but
yeah,
you might have to pull into some big barrels here soon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But it looks like you're on your way.
Yeah, I'm
Candui's.
definitely trying. I mean, I was at Black's for that last gnarly swell.
Well, there you go. Wasn't it massive?
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's the thing about I guess the disadvantage around here is like to really feel some big power, you kind of gotta get out of Huntington Newport zone. But
yeah,
there is Blacks, there's Totos, there's Mavericks, and then obviously Hawaii is a short little airplane ride.
Yeah.
What about North Shore? You gotten over there a bit?
I am disappointed in myself to say that I haven't been there in a little bit. It's definitely been like a couple years. I've been trying to go every year, but I always have something planned. And this year it was Australia, and the last year it was Costa Rica, going back to see my mom in Costa Rica because she lives there. And I'm trying to go. I think I'm gonna go this month.
There
trying
you
to
go.
go this month.
This is the time to go.
I'm trying to go during the Sunset Pro, the Hurley Sunset Pro. I think
Well, Brett will be there, yeah,
Yeah.
for Hurley.
Yeah.
Is he coaching the athletes there at Sunset?
I think he's doing it some like that. Yeah.
Sunset scares me.
Really?
I mean, I think I prefer a shallow hollow wave over a big deep wave.
Yeah.
But that's me.
I think Haleiwa scares me a little bit more. That's where I got this.
Oh yeah, Haleiwa's gnarly. Mason's my favorite surfer. The Co's wave is bananas. I saw the other day was tripping. Matt Schuster. Do you know who Matt Schuster is?
No, I don't.
He's like the OG Volcom filmer guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he used to do all the Volcom video production.
Does he still film or what?
Yeah, well, he kind of does stuff with us a lot. He's kind of graduated from the surf world to big giant commercial real estate companies like Kilroy.
It seems like when
he does a lot of stuff for Rourke too.
He does the Rourke stuff.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But he's got his roots at the Volcom Stone, staying at the Volcom house, filming all the gnarly surfers.
So many gnarly surfers coming out of the Volcom, the whole Volcom family, you know.
Who's like your favorite surfer right now? Who do you watch before you surf? Who do you get amped up to?
Man.
What was on the playlist this morning?
It's kind of, I mean, I'm usually just watching like the last thing I watched was Kanoa's film. It's kind of takes you like through like the last year's like whole like situation where he made top 5 and he was like kind of like struggling to get in there, but then he made it. But yeah, that film was great. But if I'm just trying to get like hyped up.
Yeah, who's the hype man?
For a long time I watched Nat Young actually.
Oh, that's sick.
Nat Young was my favorite surfer to watch, like to like kind of take inspiration from my backside.
Well, his technique is perfect backside.
It's undefeated.
Who do you sub to on YouTube when you go on there? Who are you looking at?
YouTube?
Yeah, who are you subscribing to?
I mean, obviously you got to give your hats off to Koa because he's like probably the biggest surfer on YouTube, and Kai Lenny. But I mean, I like to I like to watch more like ripping. Obviously I'm sub to them and I watch their videos, but I like to watch Mick.
Mick.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's absolutely insane. Like,
talk about perfect technique.
Ethan Ewing too, as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of my new young gun favorite.
Yeah.
Super formed out.
Yeah, Ethan's on a different level. His style is
so
crazy.
It's Mick or Ethan before the HB amp session.
Yeah, for sure.
For Luke. What about nicknames? You got any funny nicknames? What does everyone call you?
A lot of my friends call me Makua because it's my middle name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was named after Makua in
Makua
Hawaii.
Rothman?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, my dad named
Makua, if you're watching,
Yeah, Makua.
middle name named after you. Kids are
Yeah.
getting named after Makua.
Yeah, my dad really likes him, so he decided it was gonna be my first name, but it didn't end up happening.
It only went middle name for
Yeah.
the Makua fandom.
Yeah, so a lot of people call me Makua or Kua, and then my friends used to call me Baby because I'm like super young. I was super young for my grade. I was a 16-year-old senior, so everyone would call me Baby.
Does that mean you're extra smart?
I mean, I don't know.
What kind of grades were you getting in that?
I
What was it? Academy? Surf Academy?
well, you mean in Huntington or at Huntington High School or?
Yeah, Huntington High
The college
School.
you went to.
Oh, the college?
No, it was what was it like? What did you call it? The Surf Academy or
Westcliff?
Westcliff? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was only there for one semester, but at the high school I started getting really good grades, and then I started surfing more and paying more attention to something else. But
Well, we know it's in you. We know the brain's in there when you concentrate.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's for everyone. If you really care about something and you put your time into it, you're gonna do good. You know, it's like.
You should have just been a Spanish guy because you already know Spanish, right?
What do you mean? Oh, I took I
Did
failed
you
Spanish.
You failed Spanish?
Yeah, I failed Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, look at this Grom ripping. I mean, are you pretty fluent in it? Like, I mean, maybe you don't write it so well. That's what happens. A lot of people just know it, but
Yeah, I
they
kind of.
weren't formally educated with it.
Yeah, I kind of speak like caveman Spanish.
Yeah,
Like
just
my-
loked out. They're like, "Oh, where are you from? Costa Rica?" You're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, literally.
Is surfing like the kryptonite degrades? What would you guys think?
I think. I mean, you can't really necessarily say surfing in particular, but it seems that a lot of surfers don't get very good grades.
First period, second period's tough.
He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drawing
exactly.
drawing perfect waves on his textbook.
Yeah, literally. I mean, yeah, first and second period, late. I was late almost every day. My last year of school. So that was pretty
Typical pro surfer, late
bad. Yeah,
late for class.
But if you guys do you guys know who Andy Verdone is?
Yeah, he's the HB surf coach, right?
Yeah, big shout out to him. He really helped me out with school and cleared a lot of my lates, my absences, and my tardiness.
You're learning social skills down here.
Exactly.
It's very important.
Yeah, super important.
Sorry, gang, I'm out. Pipes on. Ha ha.
Woo!
Yeah,
It's on right now?
I think it's gonna start at 10. That's why,
Did you
We're
pick
pro-
your fantasy team?
I actually did. I usually don't do fantasy, but the Newport board riders got their little league, so I picked a couple. You know that?
Who's on your fantasy team?
Oh, all the normal guys. Who do I got? I got Griffin on there. I'm totally biased. That's why I always lose. I just know the guys I kind of know. I just pick them.
Yeah, for sure.
Who
Who's
else? I got Barron.
Who do you got winning that event?
Griffin.
Griffin.
Nah, he could. I think. Yeah.
Of course, anyone could. I think. You're on tour for a reason, you know.
Oh yeah, I think he's due for a big pipe result
I
because
think
he
he's-
charges that place so hard, but he almost
I
charges
know.
it too hard.
I swear I see every other week I see him a gnarly clip of him just falling out of the sky.
Kanoa could win it. Kanoa got second that one year.
Kanoa always does pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like.
He freaking charges too.
Yeah. Where's Teddy? I haven't seen him in a while.
We haven't seen him.
About him.
What time is it? Time for Teddy to come in? Because pipe's starting. All our viewers are going to watch the pipe contest.
Dude, our viewers just went up. It's better over here.
our
Couch
viewers
surfing.
just went skyrocketed.
Yeah. We got better.
They want to
waves than
watch
pipe.
2-foot Huntington instead of 10-foot pipe, of course. Yeah, maybe one day we'll be doing the couch surfing show at Pipeline with Mason Ho. How would that be?
That would be epic.
That would be cool, huh?
Yeah.
We'll get Luke a wave out there.
Let's do it.
You're out there, Luke. Pipe
I'm
pipe
there.
time.
Just text me.
So who's your biggest rival? Who's your competition in this age group? Who do you always find yourself in the final with?
For the longest time, it was. Do you know Lucas? You know who Lucas Oston is?
Yeah,
He's probably one of the
he's
best.
O'Neill guy, right?
Yeah, I would say he's probably one of the best surfers in the world for our age. I mean, for the longest time, I found him it was like me and him like first and second, or mostly him first, mostly me second. But and I definitely used to hate that, and that made me hate him. But I mean, we're like crazy good friends now. We're really close now. We actually took a trip to Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. Yeah, we pretty much lived there for like 2 months.
What? That sounds like a dream trip.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a really, really good kid. He works very hard.
Yeah, but you used to just hate him and comp out with him.
I mean, we used to get in like really gnarly beef, like
in the heats.
Yeah, like we would just like back paddle each other and like just scratch, kick, punch for waves, not.
There's our boy
scratch.
Teddy. Snap. Throw some spray.
Sick one.
One little checker.
I think he's over it. You can tell.
We barely got him out there.
He might be coming in. What is he doing
Is
here?
he coming in? He's checking for stingrays.
Should I move over one, or should we just have
If
him
he
sit
comes
the
in, yeah, he's gonna sit right here, or we'll just wrap it. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
he's
Look at Luke knows, dude. He's a
Come on.
pro. He knows. Get those stickers up there. Get the branding up there.
You guys have a couple stickers I can grab after this, or what?
Dude, we need some. This is our first merchandise. No, we don't have stickers yet, but we will soon.
Sick.
We'll make sure to get you one too.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause you're our second on our second show ever.
Thank
We're
you
gonna
for
have
having
you,
me. I appreciate
of course, dude.
You guys got to have me back though.
100%, dude. Once we have 100,000 followers like you do, we're gonna have you back on.
Sweet. I'm in for it. I love this whole idea. I mean, it's original, it's innovative. Like,
Thank you.
I don't know. It's just like amazing.
It's kind of just what surfers do. We surf and then we sit on the beach
talk crap.
and we talk crap about the other surfer. Here's Teddy slow
There he
mo.
is. Here we go.
Look at that form. Take it away.
He's kind of got so nice little lip line snap. He's kind of got like the quiet upper body
Yeah.
thing going. I think he belongs on a wave like double that size. I think he would look a lot better. But yeah, I mean.
Well, Teddy, we were talking about, he used to have this tape, VHS tape of all Tom Kern's best clips.
Really?
And he would just watch that thing on rewind, repeat. And actually, he lost it, so all the other Groms were pissed that Teddy lost the Kern tape.
No way.
Yeah, Teddy.
What up?
You did it.
You're out
He
there.
surfed.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, Teddy. Here, we're going to wrap it up real quick.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Wait, I got a couple shout-outs right before we end this. Because I want to plug some people that helped me out. Number one plug is Cheeseburger, Keone Nozaki. Thank you, Cheeseburger, for letting us stay at your house during the Eddie Aikau. And if anyone goes to Hawaii and wants a surf lesson, one of the best lessons from the best person you could ever get a lesson from, you got to go to North Shore Bonsai Surf School. That's Berger's surf school. Him and his brother run it. They got beginner lessons. They got advanced lessons. They are the best. And it's nsbonsaisurfschool.com. So if you're ever in Hawaii, go and get a lesson from them. I might get a lesson from them. The advanced classes, they film you and get your clips.
That's epic.
So there we go. You know who Berger is, Luke?
Yeah, I do actually.
All right. You better. You go to Hawaii.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow us on YouTube. Catch it live. We're live. I think we're off next week, but we're back the week after. And Spotify, just follow us on there. You can watch the whole thing. You can start it, pick it up later. It's a really good place to watch it. Spotify podcast, Couch Surfing Show. TikTok, Instagram, TikTok. A bunch of our clips going viral there, so go catch us there. You'll see you guys. We'll see you guys up there soon.
We're going to go back to the office right now and make a bunch of highlights of you guys.
Look at that. What
Let's
service?
go. We're all stoked.
We're all stoked. We did it. We did another episode. We're not going to be here next week because we actually got to make normal money and have day jobs. So, like, we can't do this every week unless someone starts paying us a bunch of money, which might never happen. But we're still having fun. All right. So, it's there. We're going to wrap it up here, I guess. The Couch Surfing Show, Episode 2 from Huntington Beach.
Yeah,
Teddy Navarro and Luke Guinaldo.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you, guys. It's not a podcast. It's not a webcast. It's kind of both. It's the Couch Surfing Show. Woo!
Sweet. Solid. Right on, brother.